And here, RimWorld has started. Jump in. Let's jump in. There we go. Here it is. In all its glory. You may have seen it played elsewhere. Yeah, I know our friend of the community, not Kavas, Chorus Skating, talked me into getting this, and now I'm addicted. I blame you, Corey. I blame you and thank you. Love it so far. It's really good. Right. Yeah, Orange Ninja Joe was saying that RimWorld, the people that make RimWorld were saying that it never will go on sale. I don't know how they can predict the future like that, but they're saying it might never go on sale. If I remember right, this game is still, yeah, it says up there. It's not. This isn't the final version of the game, if I understand right. It could be. I could be wrong also. Also, as we go through this, I'm going to find a good spot for my camera. It's not going to be good down here in the... I'm going to go ahead and move that right now. I know it's not going to work there. I think up here will. I know down here it won't. A lot of stuff to see down there. So, we're going to go ahead and make a new colony. I went through the tutorial on my own. Actually, don't need the learning helper. Alright, we're just going to do the basic scenario we have, the crash-landed scenario. Where this is the typical scenario people do, I think. 3 people wake up in crypto-sleep sarcophagi to land on the planet. The sound of sirens and ripping metal. We barely escape. Get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. The ship we saw on the planet right there. Same, Joe? Yeah, I hear you. Sometime later, you'll land on this unknown RimWorld. Indeed. Our faction will be a new arrivals. Our faction will be a new arrivals. Yes. Start with 3 people. We choose from 8, and we can re-roll some of those people. Some, if not all of the people. Get different stats and stuff. Yeah, that works. We start with a very luxurious amount of supplies to survive with. All these things we're going to see are not with us currently. We're going to send people to go get them. But that's a very quick process. We have all this stuff that we need to survive for quite some time. We start with 2. Those typos are worth at least $1 off, right, Joe? We're going to see that we start with 2 ranged weapons and 1 melee weapon, so if we can keep that in mind when we're making our party, that'll help us. Some people, as we'll see, prefer to use certain things or better with certain weapons, things like that. Also, we get a random pet, which could be something very useful to us, or it could just be like a kitty. I don't know. We're going to find out. Lots of building supplies to start with. Also, it's scattered. The map is scattered with this stuff that we can go pick up, which is good, because we'll need those things. We'll need lots of steel. At this point, we start with a bunch, and then there's a bunch more on the map. More survival meals are out there. Ship chunks break down into, I believe, steel and components, which are used for making electrical devices, which we need. It's going to be a beaver, calling it now. It could be, Joe. Could be. I'm going to start with old Cassandra Classic. They say choose the AI Storyteller. This is basically the game mode kind of. Classic is just, they kind of ramp up the difficulty as you go. There's also Phoebe Chillax. It tends to be a bit easier. I haven't played this in this mode. I've been playing just the normal one so far, and that seems to be working just fine. So I keep wiping my face, guys. My eye is like really itching me due to my allergies. So. Kitty's the only useful pet? No. Not true. I don't think you do much of anything with the kitty. There's also Randy Random. This might be hard, might be easy, we don't know. I'm not ready for that yet. We're going to stick with old Cassandra Classic. We're going to go with some challenge for people in their first game, which is me. I haven't had a successful run of this just yet. I don't even know how to win, actually. I think you need to build a ship and get off the planet. Which entails doing a lot of research, which I've noticed so far I tend to put on the back burner, and I don't think you can do that for too long. In this game, it seems like there's just too much to do all the time, and you kind of have to micromanage that. So, might spawn on a planet with 40 beavers? We might. There's random events where hella beavers come through and rip down a bunch of trees, so... Permadeath mode. You get 1 save file and can only save when quitting the game. Can't reload the game to fix mistakes. When the colony dies, that's it. This is the way RimWorld was meant to be played. Every dramatic turn, the tragic or hopeful, played out to forward. No saves coming for us, we're doing it. Beavers are the great run-enders. I haven't had any trouble with them, they just come through and destroy a bunch of trees, but like there's so many on a map, I don't really care. Seed. What should any vote on what our seed name should be? Account. You type in a random word, you get a different seed. I'm open for suggestions while we're hanging out here, guys. This is just super fun so far. I freaking love this game. I'm all about it. I'm just saying, really, really good. Platypus sounds good, Joe. I'm gonna do it right now. Relfio, says Goose. Oh my gosh. Next. I'll go with Platypus. I like Relfio though. I've never heard of that, but I will do that next time. We could die in 5 minutes. I'm just saying. We might come back and try another one. And then globe coverage is basically gives you more potential landing sites to choose from. It's gonna come up with a whole world. It's gonna basically generate a whole world, kind of like a Dwarf Fortress. If you've heard of that game before, it's like Dwarf Fortress Light, sort of. It generates a huge randomly generated world, but you actually see what the hell's going on without the hour, like 40 to 100 hour learning curve that Dwarf Fortress might have. So, yeah, we're just gonna have it do 30% of the globe. There's no need to rent to generate the entire world. 30% of the world tends to give us a giant area to start in. So, we'll leave that. I don't mess with these yet just because I don't feel like I need to. Generating the world, we're going to see 30% of it. There's our ship. This is actually in orbit, I believe. Our ship is busted apart. And throughout our playthrough, pieces of that ship are going to be falling down onto where we live. So here's the 30% of the world it generated. We can actually look around the entire planet if we wanted to. Like a university class on how to play Dwarf Fortress? Exactly. I tried it out when I was in graduate school. I loaded it up and I'm like, alright, cool, I'm going to get into this. And like I spent 10 minutes on it and I was like, I can't tell what the fuck's happening. Nope, this is beyond me. Over it. And I quit. Here's the whole planet we got to work with. Here's the 30% that it actually generated for us. Plenty of different spots to start at, because each one of these little hexagons is a starting map for us. There's plenty of space for us to choose from. The ice sheet, I'm not ready for that. Sorry. Ice sheets are for badass motherfuckers. Exactly. That's not me yet. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for the gray sheet. I need a couple of wins under my belt before I try something out like that. And this is a game we probably won't finish tonight. Definitely takes more than a couple hours to do much of anything in this game, as far as I can tell. Arid shrubland. So as you see, as we click through, all these different stats over here change, right? There's different types of land we could go to. Desert, all that business, right? What the primary things I'm looking for, I don't even know what the movement times are. I have no idea what that means, actually. I'm going to look for stone types. We want more than one, preferably, so we have a what's the word I'm looking for? Variety. Elevation, I don't know what that changes too much. We're looking for average temperature. We don't want it to be too cold or too hot. This area is pretty darn warm. It means in the summertime it's going to be, if there's heat waves, people could die from that. Movement times if you want to do convoys. I would like to explore with convoys a bit. I haven't really gotten into that too much in my current playthroughs. Took every 6 hours for a steel judoka run? Dang, son. If you take your time with it like you did, then yeah. You can see that. The growing period, we need to look at that. Here, in this tropical swamp, where I probably don't want to go to, year-round, you can grow crops all year round. There's never really a winter, right? As you get further up north, 50 out of 60 days you can grow. 60-day years on this planet. 30 out of 60 days. 20 out of 60 days you can grow. 20 out of 60 to where 10 days and you can't grow outside. You can still grow, but you got to make indoor grow beds and like put in sun lamps and stuff like that to grow crops. So, well, somewhere in the middle of that. I'm not trying to go somewhere where like you can grow year round and it's easy like that. Ice sheet is perpetual winter, indeed. It's a dark place. Speedrunner. You've had it, Joe. One day you got this, man. What do you think of the speed runs for Darkest Dungeon? There's actually a category or two for that. I thought that was interesting. There's a thing up there lurking. There is. There is. That's just a base owned by some evil faction, some deadly faction. That's all that is. So another thing we're going to consider is how much rainfall a place gets. More rainfall, I think, is good, because if there happens to be fires or something like that, rainfall puts it out. Also, that means crops. I think that means crops grow faster. I don't know. It's good to have though. Don't want a place where there's no rainfall, of course. Average disease frequency is good to look at because diseases can be really deadly for your people. So notice, like in arid places, there's less diseases, but over in like swamps, there's double the amount. Because the swamps and rainforests, diseases tend to run more rampant with that hot, humid climates. Owned by Kurt Russell. What, really? Oh, I see what you're saying. Now I get it. Now I get it. The Thing. Got it. And the time zones, I don't really care about so much. We'll look for a good mix of these things. I don't want it to be too easy, but I don't want it to be too hard either. I don't want one of these ones where the growing period is year-round. I tend to stay away from these enemy areas. Let's see, there's factions. Here's the different factions. Okay, most of these are hostile to us, but the green and the purple ones are not, which is good. I don't want to have a ton of hostile interactions. So it looks like over here is not a bad idea, except that this is where it grows year-round, near the equator. And like on Earth, they have good, warmer climates for that kind of stuff. Joe Bear and Orange Ninja on that quest. Who else is going? Up here could be interesting. I don't have a lot of expertise on how to choose a great place, just still learning here. 40, 60 here? Yeah, alright. I'm into this. This is far away from enemy areas, which is fine with me. Also, some temperate forest, 40 out of 60 grow period, 1.3 disease per year, decent amount of rainfall. It'll give us some southern coast and caves. I like having caves, or at least mountains nearby. They're great for building bases in. It's good so that your base isn't outside, subject to lightning and stuff like that. It's easier to defend your base because most of your stuff is inside and there's like an easy choke point to defend. But yeah, I'm liking this so far. See what the differences between these are. It's gonna be a little cold. That's okay, we can deal with that. Of course, closer to the ocean is gonna be a little bit warmer than inland. See, makes sense, as it should be, right? Nina, you're back! Oh my gosh! Orange Ninja's got that 3-peat tonight on those kitty finds. See that? We'll take a break 1 second. I see you guys took out Sammy's snowshoe. Means Fat Boy gets a treat. Go get some kitty cam, as usual. There you go, Fat Boy. There you go, Fat Boy. Thank you guys for contributing to Fat Boy's Fat Belly Fund. A fund dedicated to keeping Fat Boy's belly fat all year round. Uh-oh. Drop frames? Hang on, we might have some problems. Okay, we appear to be back. Don't leave! Oh my gosh. What a jerk. No kitty for Nina still? I blame the BRBs, Nina. I blame the BRBs. So I'm pretty set on this tile so far. I don't see a reason not to choose. This is lower travel time than other places. Decent selection of different stone types. Okay temperature. It's going to get chilly in the winter time, but that's okay. We can deal with that. During the summer it's not too hot, so we don't have to worry about heating our area probably. Good growing period is going to be a short winter, but we can grow for 2/3 of the summer, 2/3 of the year, which will make it so we're good to go. Animals can graze out there, which I don't really care about. Not a ton of disease floating around, so yeah. And then again, we got caves to work with, like. So I think this is a good place to start versus other ones. Anyway, let's put our party together. We get to choose 3 of these people out of these 8 that are on the ship. What's going to happen basically? These 3 fly down, or these 3 are we're choosing the 3 that got to the escape pods in this story. So we want a good mix of all these different team skills down here. Right now they're really good on medicine and mining, but they're not so great on the fighting skills, which are important because you get raided quite a bit by the different native factions. Cooking is really important because you need to be constantly cooking food to keep people fed properly and not getting food poisoning from eating raw food and stuff like that. So pretty quick into the game you end up just having somebody cooking like just 24/7. So It's going to be really important that I didn't do this last game I was playing offline, but we want to make sure we keep the food storage and the kitchen like right next to each other so I don't have to spend a bunch of time running back and forth. Something we need to focus on. I need to make sure to do that. Let's see. Growing as important. So we grow crops. Kyle, what's up, man? How you doing? Congratulations on your job. I'm just gonna say come out and say congratulations on your new job. You don't officially have it yet, but you pretty much officially have it. So there it is. Ooh, I love that Orange Ninja added an extremely fat gray kitty named Catville the Rock. Kinda like Havel the Rock from Dark Souls. I freaking love it, dude. That's great. 169 kitties. Best number plus 100 kitties. Way to go, Kyle. Way to lock down that new job. That new computer is even closer to your grasp. You got this, man. And so construction is important because we're building a bunch of stuff. We want that skill improved. Growing, that's good. We could use it more so. It means they plant and harvest crops faster. At least one person good at that. Kyle! Walking in here and owning this place with a kitty find. Way to go, man. Them poggers, dude. Oh, yeah. Again, Nina, I blame those BRBs, man. Been gone for most of the stream. You'll find some. Get on it, girl. You got this. And intellectual helps us with the research, basically, which is really important. I've been downplaying that in my other attempts at playing through this, so that's really important. Gotta make sure to do that. Take your time, think about it, Kyle. You got plenty of time to figure that out, man. So let's look at these individuals. These backstories kind of give you some different ideas of why their skills are the way they are, and also give you a little bit of RP element as well. Old David's backstory: he used to work as a digger in a massive underground cave complex, which explains why his mining is super high, and he also has a burning passion for it, which means he gets 150% faster growth in that skill and gets joy out of it. Good. That's a very valuable person to have. Mining is a big part of this game. So less shooting, a bit more construction, and lots of mining. Can't do any crafting, which sucks. Can't do any researching either. That does suck. But we can have somebody else do that. That's okay. In adulthood, he kept for the house and cared for children. His medicine went up, cooking and crafting, which unfortunately his crafting +2 doesn't do a damn thing because he can't do any crafting. That's a bummer. Bummer. A hairless cat named Fluffy. Lol, that oxymoron cat. Deal with it, Fluffy. It is, right, Kyle? You're just freaking killing it today, man. Good job. Got that new job on lockdown, basically. We'll walk right in here and find a kitty like nobody's business. Way to go, man. Hope this continues on to tomorrow and the rest of the week and the rest of the year for you, man. As it says, incapable of intellectual and crafting. That happens. Psychically sensitive. There's going to be different psychic phenomena going on. He's 40% more susceptible to that. He's also a teetotaler, so he doesn't do any chemicals or drugs or anything like that, and he might get into fights with people that do enjoy it. I've seen that happen before. So many different intricate interactions. G can't do any fighting, which is dangerous. We can make that work, but it's dangerous. She has really good social skills, which is good. That's basically comes up in two things. When we capture prisoners, we want to convince them to join our colony. That comes up, and also when people come to trade, they'll negotiate prices more in our favor. They have a higher social status or social skill ability. Good. But she doesn't have much else that's really great. She can do crafting okay, good growing abilities. She's okay at medicine. How is he at medicine? Same. Okay on growing as well. Yeah. I'm not over the moon about either of these guys yet. I don't have any water. I have to grab some water in a minute. Yeah, I'm not even gonna read this because I'm not really super into her. Also, she's lazy, so everything she does takes 20% longer, which kind of sucks. And at least she doesn't, psychic sensitivity is minus 50%. So good or bad things lessened by 50%. Hey, here we go. This is one. She has decent, she has okay shooting and melee. Certainly better than Allie. She also has a burning passion for melee skills, so she'll learn those really fast, which is good. Almost as good as Allie in social. Better in animals. Better in medicine. Really good person here. I love this. No cooking or construction. That's okay. She just won't be doing that. Growing, mining, that's so great. She's good. Artistic is good. Basically, I've only found that's good to make money. You make different pieces of art and you can sell them to people to come through the village. So that's good. She'd basically be our primary doctor, good animal handler, and warden and seller. And she also make art to sell. So not a bad person here. I like this. And she can also handle herself in fights. It'll be alright. Culinarium, what's up? Fats came out to visit you. Oh, got it. Boy's back. What a good boy. Welcome home, Culinarium, and welcome to the summer. She frickin' made it, guys. Can we get some love and chat for Culinarium? Making it through the school year. Her first school year as a speech-language pathologist. She frickin' made it, guys. Frickin' made it. You get your lurk on, Kyle? That's okay, man. No problem. Take it easy. See those fat beards and whatever kind of love you can shine on her. She'd appreciate that. Ooh. Like this. Yes. Oh. Mila. Yes, Mila. Awesome cook. She can cook real fast. And she has a passion for all these things, which means she's going to learn them faster. Awesome cook. Awesome grower. I like this. This complements what Ramos has going on very, very well. Kind of blows these two guys away. We need somebody that's good at construction and mining and crafting after that. Yeah, I like this. Oh, I think our sculptor is going to be that. You did that, Stuffs! Indeed, all that love for Culinarium. Good job, guys. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Hey, no problem, Kyle. If you do pass out, know that you're appreciated. We'll see you tomorrow night for some Friday Night Dauntless, hopefully. Love to have you there, man. She did make it through, guys. Thanks for showing her that love. I like this so far. That's good. Started out as a jungle kid, was abandoned as a newborn, and grew up among the jungles of her home world's dense jungles when she was a teenager. A traveling doctor found her near a road, hissing and meowing like a kitty. Rescued her and took her on as an apprentice. So she's got 2 melee, 4 animals, 2 cooking, and -2 intellectual, which is why she got the big fat 0. Here she was an aromatherapist. So -3 shooting and melee, which is unfortunate. 4 medicine, 4 growing, 6 cooking. Well, these two are kind of synergistic for her. That's good. Get the extra cooking from these. Makes her a baller cook now. No incapables, that's good. She can do every job. Also, she has a melee dodge chance of 15, which is awesome because she'll be primarily a melee person with that skill. She, let's see, likes to be up during the night and sleep during the day. She gets a mood bonus if awake at night. Mood loss if awake during the day. Okay, well, I'm going to let her set that if I can. I don't know if I can set specific times for people to sleep. She's welcome to be up and work at night. I don't really care. And also, she moves faster than normal. This is I think Mila's a freaking shoo-in, honestly. Time for you to go, Nina? Alright. Around, good to see you. We'll see you tomorrow for some Dauntless, hopefully, Nina. Take it easy. Glad you're well. We'll see you soon. Yeah, I'm thinking Mila is a shoo-in here. Got a lot of good skills. Oh, she does have these. I didn't see it. Oh, no, her health is actually... Ramos has a bunch of health difficulties. Asthma, as far as I saw, these don't really do too much. Gives her a little pain sometimes. Not that she can do much about that. Also brought her efficiency on those areas down. These just mean that she needs to go lay in bed for a while and kind of be out of commission for a bit. Okay, though. Considering she has all these skills, we're going to come up mainly incidentally. Medicine as we need it, animals very infrequently, social skills as we need them. She's going to be doing mainly grunt work. It's okay, she needs to go lay down for a while. I'm not super worried about that. Mila's got no health difficulties at all. That's awesome. No relations here either. Look at old Tyler, the sculptor. Also good at artistic. Not as good at construction and mining as I was. So she's kind of like a worse Mila. Or he's kind of like a worse Mila. And like a little bit better than Ramos in some areas with the artistic, which I don't care about. Good researcher. But we don't have a good researcher yet. Probably gonna pass over him. Let's see. Shelter kid. Grew up in a shelter beneath the toxic world. Need a comprehensive education, but had no opportunity to do physical labor. Probably explains all this stuff. As an adult, he was a sculptor. Yeah, so even worse than growing, which is why he's got that big fat 0. They start off sculpting person-sized chunks of stone and soon begin to think bigger. With the help of mining robots, he learned how to carve monuments out of cliffsides. Soon the nature parks of the Glitter World, where he lived, were full of giant rock figures. It does have some to mining and a little bit to artistic. Unfortunately, that childhood offsets the plus to mining that he would have had. Not very much. He doesn't do any dumb labor, which means he won't clean or haul stuff, which is actually a pretty big drawback. You need people doing that kind of constantly. Won't craft, won't cook. Also lazy. Trigger, okay, so he doesn't have very good shooting ability, but this goes along with shooting ability. He's a little bit less accurate, but he's also faster on the shot. And let's see, global learning factor is set plus 75%, that's good. But there's not a lot that I would want him to even try to learn. As far as I'm concerned, this guy blows up with a ship. Oh, I'm not even considering that. What else we got here? Oh jeez, these are not good. Ugh, oof, okay. Let's get Mila in here first of all. I want her over Ali for sure. There, now we got really good medicine, good cooking, good growing, or good mining still, but we're probably going to get rid of that. Shooting and melee are not so good. If we could find somebody good at decent at shooting or melee, hopefully shooting. We have two primarily melee characters, and actually Ali won't even... Oh wait, Ali's not supposed to... There we go, that's what we're looking at. A good medicine, growing, mining, all that. We have two people that are primarily melee. We can find somebody that's a good shot. They're going to be our primary hunter, we need to go hunt. Somebody good at shooting, somebody good with construction and mining, and also somebody to research. That'd be really, really good. Let's see if we can find someone like that in here. Absolutely nobody. We're going to randomize somebody. Randomize Eric the Tuck. Hey, okay. Terrible. Let's randomize him. Nope. Randomize you. That's better. But you're old as hell, and you're gonna die soon, and you have cataracts, hearing loss, and a bad back, so... Nope. Here we go. Except not. Good shooter, literally no mining, almost no construction. We might just start out bad at that, honestly. Everybody wants to be a grower, apparently. Okay, good to know. So Jesse the gardener might be coming with us. Or do we keep this, or do we keep old, David with us? Decent at shooting, good construction, or decent, okay construction compared to everybody else. Almost as good as Mila, who can go help him with that stuff. Good miner, no intellectual though. Researching might be tough for us. She can practice research whenever she's not doing these other things, which will be quite often. Probably have her hold off on the artistic stuff altogether and work on intellectual. I just don't see somebody a better fit for our party than David right now. Oh. We're gonna be a little bit light on combat. Unfortunately, light on the research area, but she's gonna be researching a lot, hopefully. And then, yep, she's our cook. Our cook and our grower. We don't really need anybody else helping her with that. Okay. That's gonna be it. And you're gonna see why I'm considering all these things as we go into it. You have to constantly manage these different aspects of work. I could sit here and randomize until I found the perfect person, but I'm not going to do that. The general rule that I've been following since I started this is check out, like, randomize each person like one time if you want to. See what you get. If you get something great, awesome. If you don't, like, it's the same as save scumming, or it's the same as just like re-rolling your stats on a character in D&D if you don't like what you got, or what. Just play what you got. Try it out. Know what you need to focus on, and know what you got on lockdown, and do the best you can. So I think this is where we're going to be. Oh, she's incapable of dumb labor. Ugh, that's a bummer. Sucks. So she won't cook, or she won't haul, or get other stuff like that, which really sucks, but this is where we're going to be. Also, she's slow. That's okay, though. We're going to have to deal with that. Usually pretty quick into the game, you have at least the opportunity to get a fourth person for your party, too. We're going to find out what happened. Alright, so the three of us awaken our crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. We barely get to the escape pods before the ship's torn apart. Sometime later, we land on this unknown RimWorld. Pieces of the shredded starship fall around us. We start making plans to survive. Here we come. Here are people. Boop. There they are. We have all this stuff to pick up. We are right here, usually in the center of the map they start you. We're going to look around and see where we might want to make camp. We don't necessarily want to make it right here, but actually I love this area. This is great. This would be really pretty easily defensible. Lots of caves we can build into to make homes. I love that. It's actually really nice right here. Let's see what the rest of the world has to offer us. Not seeing much down here. I do love to see like these kind of things where there's already a room made, because all I gotta do is throw a door on here and boom, you have a room already. And with nice flooring and stuff like that, your colonists do care about that. So that's nice that they have a room down there already. So far when I've seen mountains like this that have like walled sides, like somebody constructed this wall, it'll say nearby there's like an ancient danger inside of it, and I don't know what it is. I haven't cracked it open to see. But it sounds like something you kind of want to stay away from, so I wouldn't want to mess with this. A large part of this system could be totally unusable. This area could be totally unusable. But I don't want to mess with those. Plus, it's kind of far away from where we are. We're going to have to think about, we have to weigh right now, how useful would this site that we would like to colonize be versus where we are now, because we're going to have to take all this stuff that's on the ground and we're going to have to haul it to wherever we want to start. If we start right here, it's not very far away. They can get that really easy. If we start down here, well, they're going to have to go back up here and grab all this stuff and bring it down. So they need, because this is our food, this is our basic building supplies and stuff like that. There's a bunch of steel there, a little bit of wood right here. We're going to need all that to start building our colony. We have to kind of just weigh those options. Right now, I'm sense that looks perfect. Up here's not bad. There's already 3. Well, I don't know if anybody can even live in here. That would kind of suck to have to go to. It's like in the ocean. We could build into this cave system if we wanted to. Heck are these? Blow stool. I'd never seen these before. Interesting. I'll have to get somebody over to harvest those. That's not much of an option. It's not as good of an option. Nothing much over here that I'm interested in. Ah. Hey, thanks for checking us out in Timeout 505, or I'm in Timeout 505. Thanks for coming on over, man. How new am I to this? Want a spoiler to... Oh, do I want to know what's inside there? Are there spiders? I think the spiders in there, right? I didn't see you were chatting with me, by the way. Sorry about that. How new am I to this? Pretty new. I have about probably less than 15 hours in this. I'm pretty new to it. Like I was saying, like I said in the description, it's my first playthrough, so feel free to teach me some stuff. Feel free. I think, yeah, there's probably spiders or something in here. Nasty stuff. I've heard there's gross stuff in the cave system sometimes. Thanks for that warm welcome, Orange Ninja. How new to this are you, Calubricant? Okay, mechanoids or insects in there, yeah. See, I'm not trying to mess with any of those. Especially not now. Maybe later if we had a larger colony that's more well-equipped, we could take those out, but I wouldn't try to mess with that right now. I just found my first mechanoid yesterday. I found a scyther. Pretty tough fight, but we got through it. I think this is the best place to start. This is, again, pretty easily defensible. We can throw up some walls and some traps here. Same thing here. People won't be coming through this area. This entire side is all walled off, which is really nice. We just really have to worry about putting a fire line out here and building up some defenses out here, and we are good to go. Out here too. So I think this is the way to go. I think we're just going to go ahead and start up in here. I'll bring our colonists up here. We'll start to mine. Let's see. We'll start to dig our way inside of here and make a cave system in here to make different rooms out of and live in. Yeah, exactly. That is really, really nice, Calubricant. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Of course, we'll take the steel that's here. There's steel. There's definitely, yeah, there's steel all down here. Grab all that stuff for sure. There's compact. Oh, it's hella steel right there. That's good. I hate to take away that bit of defense, but that's a bunch of steel if we need it. Sandstone wall there. Oh, it's compacted machinery here, which is good because that gives us components, which we don't have very many of right now. We got gold here too. I didn't see it. Where is it? More compacted. Oh, no, the gold. Yeah, it's gold right there. It looks very similar to the compacted machinery, so I thought that was more compacted machinery. There's a little bit of gold there, which is good. Good for making stuff, or making... I don't think I've seen you can make stuff out of is the royal bed, which I don't know how useful that is. You can also trade that. So we have a really good start. Good choice, Joe, on the seed. Appreciate that, man. There's more compacted machinery here. That's cool. We might as, Depending on how much there is in here, we might mine out most of that. What is that? Rock roof? Oh, there's more gold ore here? Jeez. Nice. Cool. So yeah, I think we're gonna move up here, start mining this out, and make our colony here. There's already a bit of a room right there, so we can wall that off and we have a separate room already. There's a little room down here if we happen to need that, but we don't, probably. Probably break those walls down, actually. And yeah, we do need some plasteel. We'll see if we can find some of that. We're gonna need a lot of stuff, man. We're gonna need a lot of stuff. Okay, so first things first, let's get these guys up to where we want them to be building. Trying to weigh my options here. We're going to want just a little space outside, just outside of where we want our entrance to our colony to be. I'm thinking a good entrance to the colony is going to be here. And right outside, we're going to want to put down big storage spaces and eventually wall that in and make it refrigerated. So people can come just right out and in there and grab the refrigerated food and stuff that they need and right into the kitchen. So, I'm sure we need gold in the future, Colubrant. I'm sure we do. Sure we do. What I should have done before I was making this was starting an area huge, which you can do with the world map before picking the place you want to go. Why is that? Why do you think that's a good idea? Why does that matter? I would love to hear your perspective on it. Let's see. I'll get to that in a second. Right now, we're going to say I want this stuff, I want to get this area mined out. First, we're going to say to mine just that. After he does that, we want him to mine even more in here. Like this. As that starts to get mined, we're going to start making room offshoots here and then make our bedrooms for each person to live in. In the meantime, we're also going to lay down a zone for stockpiling. A big stockpile here. Yeah. Don't want that there? Maybe I don't. Let's think about this. Yeah, if I have power out here, power could be here. Won't be too far to route in here. The storage areas could be there. Power will be right next to that, so we could hook up the cooling system to the power really easily. That should be fine there. I think so. You get a lot more resources to mine. Got it. 6,000 steel and over 100 components. Awesome, man. Way to go. Good to know. If this dies, maybe I'll try that out. Thanks for those tips, man. I appreciate that. We're totally a collaborative community here. Love to learn together. So this, maybe a little bit further out. I just want it to be too compacted here. We may end up making like a second entrance over here or something like that. I don't know. Or do we want it? This is fine. I'll put this way. That's not what I said at all. That's what I said. Alright, try that again. Need to leave that separated by 1. Hey, Kalubrican, thanks for that follow, man. Appreciate that. We play a lot of different strategy type games here. We also play some Darkest Dungeon, stuff like that, so if that sounds like your jam, hope you come back for that too. Totally, Kalubrican. Yeah, I will actually absolutely ask. If I will say, chat, what is this? Like, what do I do? Chat, what? How about this? And you will know if I'm asking a question, man. Go ahead. No worries. I appreciate your wisdom. Thank you very much. All right, so now we need to get people picking this stuff up and taking it over to these areas. We set areas for them to bring these things with the X's on them and also rocks sitting around like this. We're telling them basically bring them to these places. Do we want to do this right now? Yeah, I do. I'm going to make some, so first I'm going to make 2 similar areas, and I'm going to, we're going to do something with them that makes them, kind of tells people what they can put in each one. I'm going to put one of these here. I'll put a smaller one, or another one of these like this. Yeah, so now we're going to go through and tell them what they can put in each one. Hey! Body, you found Ninja, you found another kitty. There's that Quattro tonight, man. Way to go, dude. Quick tip, double click items to select them. Oh, okay. Like, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, I see what you mean. It selects all of them in an area. Oh, thank you. That is way better. Got it. Thank you. So right now they have the X's over them. That means people won't pick them up. We want to take those X's off so that they see them and say, yes, I will go pick these up and put them in these areas, for sure. Throw it in there, Orange Ninja. What are we gonna name that kitty you found? Also, what type will it be? There's a couple weapons on the ground. We want those people to pick them up. Also, yeah, no, first things first. So you had melee, you had some shooting, you have shooting and melee. You're gonna be our primary melee person because your melee sucks, or you mean your shooting sucks. I'm gonna have her equip that knife. You, sir, will pick up the hunting rifle, and you, who are decent at shooting, are gonna pick up this revolver you're standing on before you get to doing everything else. Did you get Ornstein? I don't know. Orange Ninja, I'm not sure. I think earlier you got Havel. I didn't see Ornstein. Alright, so I'm also going to tell these people we're gonna need these heal roots. We make basic medicines with those. And there's also some berries out here for them to harvest for food, so I'm gonna tell them to harvest all these things. And also harvest everything in here. Anything we can pick up, do it. Not necessarily everything around, but this stuff to start with. Also, there are these different meals and pieces of steel. With these steel slag chunks moved, there's more steel over here. I'm going to look around the map real quick and see, because this is scattered across the map, I want them picking all that up. I'm going to look around the map real quick and see where the rest of that stuff is. And I'm going to tell them to go pick that up too. See, here's some food out here. We need this food. Until we get a good source of food from agriculture and stuff like that, and can really cook a lot of it ourselves. We're gonna need the food that we came with. Creative freezers, yeah, I got that far, Lubricant, totally. Definitely do need a freezer as soon as possible, because all the animals and stuff that we can hunt out here, they will go bad really quickly if we don't have a freezer to put them in. Then we can't use them for food. Can't do it. What'd you add? A bronze kitty carrying a toy hammer named Smuff. Love it. At least it wasn't a bronze cat named Bronze Cat. We already got one of those. Okay, so there's some more food they gotta go pick up. Unfortunately, only 2 of our colonists will do that. Somebody's too good to do quote-unquote dumb labor, which is actually really, really valuable labor. Here? Nope. So here's a ship chunk. We want people to deconstruct those. Those have steel and I believe components in them. More steel. We're gonna need that to build with. Another ship chunk, we want them to deconstruct that. And it's kind of front-loading the different orders that I'm giving people. A stuttering cat named Stuttering Cat? Maybe. I don't know about that. Stuttering isn't something that I feel like should be joked about. That's something too. I haven't seen those glow shrooms. I'm going to see what those do. That I don't want to know about. That's something I haven't experienced yet. I'd like to. Assuming we can use it for food and or medicines. Already got that. I don't see anything else right now, but there might be more stuff. If there are, we're going to find them. Get these? Yes. Okay. So first, like I said, I was going to say what colonists can put in these and what they can't. The first things first. This stockpile zone, I'm going to open the storage tab. This allows us to select what they can put in and what they can't. Exactly, Culinarium. Exactly. So right now, I want them to be able to put food in here. This area I intend to later wall off and then make into a big refrigerator section. So right now I do want them to be able to put in foods. All the food can go in there, totally. Some manufactured things I want in there. Textiles I don't. Those aren't gonna go bad without refrigeration. Medicine I do want in there. It needs to be refrigerated to stay good for a long time. Some of the drugs. Ammo I don't really care about as much. Wart. Okay, that would also need to be in food storage. We don't have to worry about that for a while, but I want to take care of this now. Neutral amine, that probably will also go bad, so we'll leave that as neutral amine storage as well. Fine, raw resources. Hey, no worries, Marcin. I'm not trying to chastise anybody for it, just saying maybe not something to make fun of, you know? Indeed, it's a chance to learn something new. Most people don't know anything about stuttering, it's true. It's a pretty low incidence disorder, so it can have lasting effects on people. So I want them to be able to put in plant matter, but stone blocks and things that aren't going to go bad outside, I don't want them to be able to put in. Same with wood, that's fine. Don't want that inside the refrigerated area, it doesn't need to be there. Items, all this stuff as far as I'm concerned can just go right ahead and be outside, it's not going to go bad. Weapons, those can stay outside, they won't go bad without refrigeration. Apparel, that's fine too, that can stay outside. Chunks, I don't want, wait, sorry, I don't want these. Means we're going to turn it off. I don't want those there. Don't want that there. Don't want these in there. Chunks, stone chunks, and steel slag chunks. I don't want those in here either. And corpses. I do want animal corpses. Human-like corpses, I'll go ahead and say yes. We're not going to keep human corpses. We're going to bury them. We don't want mechanoid corpses, though. Those don't go bad without refrigeration. They're trying to choose all the things that will go bad without regeneration in the future and say we want those things here. We don't want the things that won't go bad without refrigeration. We're going to put those here. So here we don't want foods. Manufactured stuff we do want, or we do want textiles. We don't want medicine. We don't want drugs. We don't want nutriamine. We don't want wort. Let's see, Culinary says, during grad school, our professor, yep, we went to the same school, made us go out and stutter in public. It's true, remember that assignment. Yeah. Highly recommend it for everybody. Just go out and pretend to stutter in public a couple times when going through normal day-to-day tasks. Their internal emotional experience was so intense and anxiety-provoking, super embarrassing. Yep. You're thinking like, what? Yeah, because you start to think like, what are people going to think when I can't speak properly, you know? Really changes your perspective when thinking about somebody that has to go through their life like that. Did we meet in school? No, we met before that. Everybody here who doesn't know this, Culinarium is my wife. We live together, obviously. So what we also can have out here, not plant matter, but all these different blocks, we want those outside. Items, all those can go here. All the weapons can go here, all the apparel can go here. Yes, we want chunks. No, we don't want corpses. No, we don't want animal corpses, but mechanoid corpses, yes. We're going to set up these other ones the same way. So foods, totally. Manufactured, some of them. Yes to medicine, yes to drugs. Nutriamine and wort. No raw, some raw resources. Plant matter, yes. None of the other ones. Items, no. Weapons, no. Apparel, no. Chunks, no. And no mechanoid corpses. Opposite for this one. Joe Bear doesn't need to pretend. You stutter and stumble and jumble when you talk normally. God, interesting. I don't hear it on stream, man. So no foods, some manufactured. Yes, please. Yes. Yes. Some raw resources, everything except for the plant matter. All the items, all the weapons, all the apparel, all the chunks, and none of those corpses. Cool. Now we have different places for them to drop this stuff off. Some of them overlap, that's okay. Without these places to store stuff, people won't bring it back. They'll just leave it where it is. So, we really want those as soon as possible. Later, like I said, we're going to fence these off with a wood wall, and we're going to make it so that this inside's refrigerated, stuff will last forever, and this outside stuff will be for things that don't need to be refrigerated. So, keep wood, apparel, weapons, and everything else you can outside. Totally, yeah, I got that. Yep, I got that, man. Exactly. As there on stream does not super often. Haven't heard it, Joe. You even like actually have a clinical stutter or just stumble over words sometimes? That's normal. That's normal for everyone to do. What we would call a typical disfluency. Everyone has those. It's unnatural to be hyperfluent where you never stumble over your words or anything like that. Okay, so now I'm going to look at the work panel. I want to manually prioritize things. I always want people to firefight. Priority number 1. Always want people to be a patient if they're hurt. Who was good at the doctor? Probably the vet. Do that ever? I'm going to have to go look and see. Forgot who, I think the vet medicine person. No, Ramos is. Yeah, she's our. So Ramos to be our primary doctor. Do you have any skill in that? Medicine, she does too. So they'll both be doctors. I'm not going to bother with him. I don't want him to be a doctor. So David, I don't want to be the house doctor or the doctor, but I want her to definitely be a doctor, and Ramo to be the doctor, and she'll be a secondary doctor. So if somebody needs to be doctored, hopefully Mila's on him, or hopefully Ramos is on him. Otherwise, Mila's going to get on him. Lots of vocal stumbling, more so than the average. You wouldn't call it clinical. I probably wouldn't either, listening to you. Brought some brats back for everybody. Awesome, man. If you focus on your tongue placement, you can hide it pretty well for speaking occasions. Interesting, man. Sounds... Yep, speak easier, not more perfectly. It's true. Yeah, acceptance of a speech disorder and learning to live with it goes the best. I've heard that in practice, too, when I happened to be at a speech and language conference. I heard different people with stutters get up and speak about their experiences of what empowered them, and like, when they were talking about what empowered them or what worked for them, their stutter was just melted right away. And then I heard them speak in other parts, and they just stutter their brains out. So confidence goes a huge, huge way in getting rid of that. I always want people to go on bed rest if they need to. Always want that. Go heal, get better before you get back to work. Okay, so we're looking for somebody with decent social skills to be our warden. I have it set as Ramos. She's probably the best choice, but anyways. Ramos, yeah, she's our 8 social person. 5, 4, yeah. So Ramos is our social, which means that whenever that comes up, I want her doing it. And that doesn't take very much time. She can go do that real quick and then go move on to do something else. So I'll set that as a 1. That's fine. And it's going to as you can see, higher priority, lower priority. The game's going to prioritize when people do this stuff based on how far left on this list it is. So first, they're going to go put out fires. First, they will drop everything and go put fires out. They'll drop everything and go be a patient. They'll go to sleep before everything else. And she will stop whenever if she doesn't have to do these things, she will then go do her warden duties. And if they don't need to be done anymore, she'll move on to other stuff. Animal handling, I think that was wrong. I hate that when you right click on a person, it goes to the world map. I don't know why it does that. Probably just to show you where they are, but she has 7 animals. Mila has 8. I want Mila doing that. Just a 2 though. Handling animals isn't super important. Also, we started with an animal. I don't know how to find that. Not the boom rat. Who did we start with? Usually our animal's right here with us. Oh, it's a puppy. We got Enrique. I said that we want him to be trained. Also, we can be released to attack. I don't think our Yorkie is going to be doing very much damage. But hopefully we can make it so that he can... Oh, he's too small to... Yeah. So we didn't get a very useful pet this time, unfortunately. Sometimes you can start with... I started with... my last offline game, I started with, I think, a pair of Labrador Retrievers. Very useful. They had puppies, they were easy to train, they could help haul stuff. They would just randomly go out and pick up a resource off the ground and bring it back for us. It was really, really handy. Also, we had a ton of animals just come in. We had an ostrich spontaneously, a buck spontaneously. They could all do these things. It was really helpful. So, Yorkshire Terrier's OP? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Started with an elephant? That's awesome, Calubricant. You ever get sick of it, you can always just kill it and take the tusks. So handling, she can do that in her spare time. That's not super important. Especially with the dog. I wouldn't mind just having it around. It's whatever. She has nothing else to do. Who's our cook? I forgot. Who's our cook? I forget. It's not you. Ramos is not a very good cook. Yeah, Mila's our cook. So Mila's primary thing to be doing is going to be cooking. I want her doing that whenever she can. Once we get a kitchen built, she's going to be spending a lot of time in there. Kill one of those thrumbles. Yeah, I've seen one of those. That's how I lost a run. I wasn't ready to fight. I didn't realize how tough they were, and I fought them and got most people injured. Everybody except our psychopath who wouldn't do doctoring duties, and they died. And I was like, well, alright, we're done. Yep, anyone can do quests regardless of follower or sub status. It's true. It's true. And I see you guys took out Fabulous Feline Fencer Felicia. We'll go back with the game underway in just a second. We like to do this here in our community. That boy is definitely part of the stream. Used a high-power sniper rifle to kill it. God, I don't think I'd found one of those. I had our hunting rifle, but I hadn't found any other good memories. Thank you guys for contributing to Fat Boy's Fat Belly Fund, dedicated to keeping his belly fat all year round. Do a belly check. Yep, it's fat. Fat still. Oh, Fat Boy. Those treats are good to the last lick, as you can see. Let's get back to some RimWorld. You gotta get 5. Let's see that 5, Pete, dude. Alright, so a hunter is going to be the person that has best range skill. The best range skill. Which isn't really anybody. I'll probably have him do it because he... No, I'll probably have... Who's capable of dumb labor? Yeah, you are. You won't clean and stuff like that. I'll probably have you be our hunter. If we need it done. If we have a lot of... If I do agriculture well enough, we don't often need to do that. I'll set her, Ramos, as a hunter. David's obviously going to be our construction person and our miner. Mila, I believe, was our grower. No, it's... Yeah, it's Mila. Totally. She's our grower. Ramos was decent at growing too, wasn't she? Yeah. Somebody else. So Mila's definitely our grower. Our grower and our cook. That's fine. Growing takes a small portion of time usually. After that, she'll be spending the rest of her time cooking. Let's see. Plant cutting. I don't believe that'll be done. Oh, Ramos can do it. Everybody can. Nope. So Ramos won't do that. She won't do that. She won't haul stuff, which sucks. So she won't bring in stuff for the harvest. She won't bring this stuff back in, which really sucks. She won't bring in these things that we need to have brought to the storage. She just simply won't do it, which is garbage. That sucks. She won't do those things, and she won't do plant cut. Let's see. Wish she could trade with me? No, yeah, it's a good one. Good place. Survived and got the treats because we're awesome, indeed. What biome am I in? We did a temperate forest. I didn't want to do the arid shrublands. It's a little too easy. Growing season of 40 out of 60. Semi-cold temperatures. Disease of 1.3. So I'd say middle of the road as far as I can tell. But she's going to be our primary grower. I don't think we're going to need a second one. She will also, after that stuff is done, do some plant cutting, so will he. Plant cutting is this stuff. We want these heal herbs in, or these healing herbs in. I might have to kind of micromanage them to get them to come get this stuff when we need it, because Ramos is not going to do it, which sucks. I mean, she's going to be doing all this stuff when it needs to be done. Because she's not doing anything else, as far as I know. Check Ramos. Oh, Ramos sucks at that. That's right, everybody sucks at this. But Ramos is the best we got. So Ramos is doing all that stuff. Yeah. And none of them are good at that, but she's doing that stuff. I don't care about art right now, we'll deal with that later. Also, hauling and cleaning needs to be done always. I might have to cycle this one, or kind of micromanage this a little bit and make it somebody's priority to clean once in a while, since we only got 2 people who can do it. I would love to have Ramos be on that, but she just simply won't do it, and I hate that. But that's where we are. So, they should be set with their work for right now. Let's get some stuff. David's got stuff to mine. We'll worry about constructing later. I really wanted to get this stuff knocked down so we can start putting up rooms in there. And that's it. So now we're actually going to start the game. Right now they move pretty slowly. I'm going to have them move a little faster. Oh, these treatment are... Oh, Ramos has the asthma. Well, she's going to have to freaking wait till there's a bed, so deal with it. I know I need colonist beds. I don't have a place to make them yet. I'm not really sure where he's going. Where the hell did he go? Ramos, what are you doing, man? Okay. Taking them apart first. He's the constructor. Got it. Who's going to take these apart first? That's okay. Yeah, unfortunately, Ramos is just wandering. She won't do this stuff. Where's she going? I hate that Ramos won't do anything else that's dumb labor. We're also going to set these trees to be chopped down. We're going to want those out of the way anyways, and we need some wood. Slow down the speed of Gonzalez. I'm actually going to speed it up. It was really slow. So here's the highest speed. Mila's throwing up everywhere. That's pretty cool. Don't worry about that, Mila. They do that in the beginning for some reason, I don't know why. Or Yorkie might die. That's just where it's gonna be. It's gonna happen. Okay, hang on. Where did Ramos even... Where'd David even go? How are you? Are you gonna go deconstruct all these things right now? If that's the case, I'm gonna have you not do that. Okay. Well, he's already doing it. I didn't realize he would prioritize that. I did know that. I didn't know deconstruction kit went under construction. It makes sense. Now what are you going to do? Go to dig. Okay, good. I'm doing that. Any chance of throwing it? Oh, from the life pod fail. That's what I thought. I was going to say, they always do that in the beginning, and I didn't know why. So now I'm going to go ahead and set a door to be built there. Boop. That'll be the entrance to our future colony. He's going to pick up some food because he's hungry. They'll always go feed themselves. It doesn't have to be here in this area. And they'll start with these packaged meals because that's all we got. Where'd you go? Hey, Stark bringing over 9 viewers. Appreciate that. Welcome in, Stark. Good to see you. Pretty sure everybody coming over to Stark knows who I am. I spent a lot of time over there. You guys have probably been have come over with Stark before. Mushrooms, what are these? Okay. Also, first things first, we want to get some roofage up. This stuff's going to deteriorate outside faster, being unroofed. We're going to set up a roof right now. I want to roof all this storage area. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and roof straight out of here, all the way over. All the way down there. And also this. Cool. So David will get to building that right now. We're probably going to need to put some walls up to make that happen. That's okay, we'll do that. Probably some right here. And here. Start there. Stark, what's up? Thanks for those 238 bits. Welcome on in, everybody from Stark's channel. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, as usual. The Brian, oh my gosh, the Brian J bringing over 16 more people. Oh my gosh, you guys with the raids tonight. This is the 4th raid we've had tonight. Love you guys. Brian J, how you doing, man? Welcome over, everybody from Stark and Brian J's channel. My name's InaBeta, in case you haven't seen me over in those places before. Do a lot of different story and story-driven and strategy games. Bit of a variety of things we do. Haven't found that one game I want to play all the time in no life, so we do a lot of different stuff. If any of that stuff we have a small and awesome community here. Still growing, still relatively unknown, but we're working on that. If any of that sounds like your jam, you know what to do. As always, this is a collaborative stream. Feel free to shout out if you have any suggestions for me. I know Brian J has played this quite a bit more than I have, and there's already been some people in here giving me some helpful tips, which I really appreciate because I'm by no means the best at this at all. So, thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for taking the time to spending your time here. It's the most valuable resource anybody has, and thanks for giving me some of yours. Appreciate that. You guys are awesome and amazing. And it's nighttime. They're going to sleep. They're going to sleep outside. We ain't got no beds yet, but there's a lot of work to do, and unfortunately, frickin' Ramos is too good to help us with a lot of it, so it's going to take longer. There's yet another host coming in from MP6 who have not had the pleasure of meeting. So thank you for that, MP6. Thanks for that host, and welcome on in. Also, thank you for that follow. Who's that? Streddle Modnar. Thank you. MP6, nice to meet you, man. Don't think I've had the pleasure yet. There we go. So you stop building that roof. You need like little bits of wall for them to build the roofs out on. Gonna build that in order to build the roof out, and that's plenty of roof space. I didn't build out quite as far as I wanted. Okay. I'll put another piece out there just in case I want to build it a little bit further. Right there. David's a little tired. Hey David, get to work please. Thanks. There we go. Back to work. Mila, let's go. Come on. You got stuff to do. Look at this stuff. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you guys, as usual. Lablane, how you doing, man? We get a warm welcome and shout out for Starcat, warm welcome and shout out for Brian J and Lablane, all the new people coming in, please. They're all different streamers, friends of mine. Appreciate them. If you hadn't announced it, it might have happened. Oh yeah, got it. In case you guys didn't do those yet. So the warm welcomes happen. Let's see those shout outs too, please. If you guys haven't checked out their communities, please go do. They're awesome. All the homies rolling in indeed. We got a lot of raids tonight. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that. We're also going to be back tomorrow night with some Dauntless, if you've heard of that game. Free to play Monster Hunter game. Super fun. Love the hell out of it. Just saying. Okay, so David's about done mining there. We're going to have him start making different offshoot rooms. I want to make a big multi-purpose room over here, and then I'm thinking some bedrooms off to the left here, and then maybe a small hallway to make a bunch of rooms, a bunch of bedrooms over here. Also a hospital room somewhere in here. We're gonna basically be mining out this entire area, but I want to leave some of the walls intact so that we have some to work with. Means I'm going to order him to mine some more. First, one here, and then like that. Maybe like this. Yes, that'll be good. That'll be a big multi-purpose room. And then after he gets done with that, we'll worry about this. Dauntless does sound vaguely familiar, Joe. Yes, you may have heard of it. Alright, Mila's carrying stuff. That's good. So we cut down some of those heal roots. We're getting some of this herbal medicine back, which is good. We're going to need that for if people get sick. Important to have. And thank you so much for coming on over and spending some of your time with us, guys. It's your most valuable resource, and thanks for sharing it with me. Does she just eat berries? Don't eat berries. Eat the food. I don't want her to eat the berries because she can get sick off of those. We haven't built the things we need to build. And here we're going to build a stove that... Ramos is our cook, right? Please tell me Ramos is... Unfortunately, Mila's our cook, but she's also somebody that we really need doing a lot of different stuff. I can probably get her growing things. Be doing that. We're gonna get some stuff growing out here. Preferably, yeah, down here. We want our power up here. No? Yes. Power up here. We want to put a grow area or two down here. Decent sized area for rice. Another one. Potatoes, precious. He's a good grower. We can probably grow something else too. Start with rice. I don't need to know about that. Just grow some. Also, let's get some potatoes. Potatoes, precious. I'll leave this area for power. I don't know exactly how much we're going to need. I know we need... Well, let's put it in now, actually. Going to want a wind turbine. Gonna go. Oh, that was perfect. Boom. Just like that. Wind turbine. Going to want a solar generator. And then underneath this roof, we're going to want 2 batteries. I'm going to put... It's important that we have them under the roof too. Well under the roof. I don't like to mess with it out here because if it gets rained on, they'll explode, and that really sucks. You don't want that, obviously. I'm going to put these well under our roof over here. That'll be fine. We need to run some power conduit to connect these, which I'll do in a bit. That's that. Can we run out of O2 in RimWorld? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I already said, but how many characters can I have? I don't know if there's an upper limit. I don't know, actually. I have not got that far in this game to see. I don't know. But this is in the wrong spot. One cool feature is if you have, I can leave this selected and see the area that we that this will take up. We want this area totally clear so that wind can hit the turbine and turn it. That thing's a little too close. And I put this. That's not. We obviously want the solar panels outside under or not under the roof, so we're not going to put that there. Same with this, and same with crops. We don't want those under the roof. These here close to the wind generator. Outside the generator's area. Can he become Spider-Man? I don't know, man. Exactly, hyperventilate long enough and anything's possible. He can run out of O2, sure. Why not? It looks like he's gonna work on this now. That's okay. Who's that? Joe Bear, holy crap, thanks for that sub. Thanks for joining the chill, man. Come on in, find a comfortable spot, and have a seat next to somebody you enjoy, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. That small of an area, just use solar gens. I'm worried about if there's a nuclear winter or something like that. So, I think I'm cool with this. Thanks for the suggestion. I'll stick with this. I don't want to build anything in here. I don't plan to build anything in here anyways, that's fine. If I need more space for things, I'll probably just end up carving out more cave system. That's fine with me. I think I'll probably stick with this. Nuclear winter doesn't affect that? Oh, well then forget it. That sounds fine. I thought it did. Okay. Let's just get 2 solar generators and let's put them up here. Well, there we go. Thanks for that tip, man. Appreciate that. We're going to put in some power conduit from those solar generators to the batteries so they get charged. Oh, cool. David's not the best at construction, so he screwed that up. That's okay. Again, Joe Bear, thank you so much for that sub, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining the chill. Enjoy the sickest beard on Twitch. Enjoy, you may let us know where you'd like to be on this map. I know you're somewhere over in Florida. If you'd like to whisper me the specifics, I could put you on there. And also what colored dot you would like. We'll get you an invite to our Discord sent in just a bit. You may join us there. And all the other things that I'm forgetting to tell you, there's 6 different things that are available down below. Feel free to check those out. Thank you so much for that generosity, Joe. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Redtacular found a kitty. There are eclipses. That doesn't last long at all. That's right. I have seen the eclipses. Maybe that must be what I was thinking of. Okay. Okay, this is something I do want to know. Kalubricant or anybody else. How many batteries ought I build? Or at least to start with. 2 probably fine. I've never had a problem with 2. Should I build more than that now or wait? What do you think, guys? That I do want to know about. A furless kitty named One Punch was added to a kitty club. Redtacular, I freaking love it, man. Alright, so what's Mila doing? Where's she at? Where's she running around? Pulling stuff. He's being a good person. I like it. So, why isn't this getting planted? Mila, why aren't you doing this? Oh, I didn't. Make potato plants. And do it. Why isn't she doing it? She's our grower. Isn't she doing the plant? I don't know. I don't know why she's not doing it. Okay, maybe corn. Maybe plant corn. Why isn't she doing it? That's weird. 2 is fine? Okay. Line your walls with batteries. Yeah, people sleep on the batteries. People become battery people. Absolutely. Alright, chat, why isn't she making... Oh. For some reason I wasn't allowed to sew. Okay. Let's change that. Yep, need colonist bed, needs defenses. We need a lot of stuff. I know. We're working on it. It says area is not clean. That's okay. That kind of makes people hate living here, but we'll worry about that. When we build in here and put flooring down to make it look nicer, what people actually really care about, and it is important to do, this stuff will get cleaned up. So David's got some space cleared. I'm going to go ahead and put the important things in now. Like... Actually, no. I'm going to have him stop doing that. Construction skill is too low to make a freaking... You can't make a solar generator, and he was our best shot at that. Wind it is then. You can't make these. You get full too long, they blow up. Got it. Got it. I didn't know that. Thank you. Sell battery acid as a drug? You cannot. Nope. Watch out for rams when batteries are nearby. You don't want them turning into battery rams. Banned. Terrible joke, banned. So, yeah, he can't make that, unfortunately. He can make a wind turbine, though. I might have to switch to that for right now. I just don't have anybody else to keep. For construction 0. Her construction is 3. He unfortunately has a 4. Let's see what happens after he builds all this stuff in here. Dang, Joe Bear, that 150. Appreciate that, man. Jeez, that generosity is blowing me away, friend. Thank you. So nice of you. This is why we have the best community here on Twitch, guys. Right there. That's why. That generosity. Love it. Okay. We need to get some production stuff. We need to get some... No, actually we don't. We really need to get some power so we can get this stuff refrigerated so we can start making food so it won't go bad. We need, which means we need to get rid of these. We can't do this right now. I'll switch to solar later when you can actually build them. Right now we have to go with the wind because I don't have another option. Oh, hey, what's this? Build a wood-fired generator. Okay, people that are more experienced than me, what would you suggest? Wind turbine or wood-fired? Calubricant, I didn't know that that wasn't high enough. Yeah, I didn't grab the best guy we had. And yes, I know I can re-roll. We just didn't get a good construction guy. I didn't realize. Wood-fired you would suggest? Okay, let's do it. That is very small. I appreciate that. That's good. Put it right here. No, let's not put it under a roof. That's a dumb idea. Do that. Go make that. After that, we need to wall off these areas like I was talking about. And then we'll throw a door here. And I don't care if there's not another door. Hey Gizmo, what's up? Why are you here? Oh. Alright, he's visiting. Sure. Wind is very inconsistent, I've noticed that, yeah. There's plenty of wood around. We'll be able to manage that. We have a lot of wood right now. And since we're building inside, or building our rooms inside, we won't need as much wood as if we were building outside. That's fine. Don't need to prioritize that just yet. But now we can build the things that... We build some other things. Can he not build these? Okay, he can absolutely build a cooler. That's good. We're going to need that. Need quite a few coolers to make this nice and cool. Start with this one. We're gonna need all those, and when he's done sleeping, I'm gonna make him prioritize that so that this stuff inside doesn't go bad. All this stuff outside we don't need to worry about going bad. Where's Bob the Builder when you need him? Right? Alright guys, Ramos thinks we should give our faction a name. I would love to hear what kind of faction you guys think it should be. I'm taking suggestions. Since it looks like we're gonna be here for a while, Ramos also thinks. Ramos is on my freaking bad side. I don't care what Ramos says. He just start picking up a broom once in a while. Thinks that we should give the community a name. What do we think we should name the community? Why is the freezer so big? Just plan it for the future, man. Plan it for the future. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff we're gonna put in here. I'd rather have more than I need. Plan it for the future. It's fine. Also, my freezer's so big because I haven't played this very much yet. Still figuring it out, man. Gonna be just fine. Gonna be just fine. What do we think we should name this, guys? What should our faction name be? What should our community be called? What you're hearing me say is that having 2 in every room might have been a little much. 2 coolers? Probably. Yeah. I'm only putting this many because of this giant room inside. I don't even know if I'll have them because it tends to stay... This area is going to be pretty cold anyways. It's a little cooler, average temperature-wise. We probably won't put coolers inside anyways, but you generally only need 1 in like a bedroom. The Cool Cat Club? Freaking love it. Fats Felines? Let's do it. Let's do the Cool Cat Club for the settlement. Let's make this the Fats Felines. Love it. Hear that, Fats? And after you, buddy. Only Ramos is as lazy as you, buddy. Love it. Alliterations are indeed the best. I will agree. Oh, Aaron's got a funny story. During 6th grade graduation, super serious ceremony, families everywhere, a little kid runs out of the bathroom running towards a group saying, "There's poop in there!" Did said child make the poop? In which case, needs to chill out about that. We cut these down yet? We're cutting it down. I don't want those in my fridge. There, good. Mila, plant that. Yes. Thank you. I'm gonna get some beds going pretty darn quick. In fact, I'll probably just put them in there right now, just in case. They have beds to sleep in. We'll move those later. Yes, they'll be upset because they don't have their own rooms, but you know what? It's better than sleeping on the freaking ground. Suck it up and deal with it. Make a bedroom small enough. Yeah, I know. Got it. I don't plan on making giant bedrooms. I know. I got that part. You a treat for the quest? No. You didn't. My bad. That boy. Thank you guys for successfully completing a quest. Y'all get some kitty cam. Fat Boy gets a treat. Thank you guys for donating to Fat Boy's Fat Belly Fund, the year-round fund donating or going towards keeping this guy's belly fat. It is indeed fat, as usual. What a good boy. I guess still has more chill than you do. Can't imagine you doing anything like that, man. Alright, so wood-fired generator is going to make power, right? Are we making power? Oh, it takes time. And it's filling up our batteries. Once we get them hooked up to this, it will power those two, or these this freezer area. It's a mad animal. Oh my god! A local rat has gone mad right next to us. Oh, that's that. Time to kill it. Crafting you two. Release the hounds. I don't think she can even do that yet, but we'll try it. And let's go after it. Ramos, nice shot. It was right in front of you. How'd you miss that? Okay, they're all done. We're going to undraft them so they go back to their regular duties. Ramos is going to continue to stand around. Can she at least help with the construction? I don't think she even can do that. No, she has 0 construction. She literally has like nothing to do right now. First things first then, let's go ahead and get some production things built. No, we need to finish this. Still gotta wait on this to be done. Gotta do it. So it begins. The beavers are coming. Eventually. Where's Ramos going? What is he doing? What does he have to get? I don't know. That was Mila. Alright, David's trying to make some of these coolers. There it is. We need to put in some power. Oh, nope. Power conduit's fine. It's a little bit wireless. These are close enough to this power conduit. It'll, yeah, kind of sucks at construction, so we may not make these successfully the first time. That's just how it's going to be. And this time I learned we want to at least have somebody with construction of 6 in our colony. Did not know that. Again, I'm still very new to this game, so I appreciate both tips and understanding. And I'm just starting with this. Nobody started out this game and knew exactly what they were doing. So please be patient with me. We'll get there together. I appreciate any tips you guys have. Once we have this built, I'm going to start murdering some animals nearby. And we will throw it in here. We'll throw the animals in here. They won't go bad. We'll set these to probably refrigerator or freezing. I like to keep them frozen. Started dauntless and knew exactly what you were doing. No, you did not. That is what we call a lie, buddy. Sorry. Nope. Ain't nobody starts like that. Sorry. The main thing is I want to get this built and then also get our cooking before this gets to 0. Come on, David, finish it off. This is last one. What are you doing? Get those materials. David, what are you doing? No, David, why aren't you finishing this? Finish that. David? Okay. Finish. David? No, David, finish this freaking cooler, man. Thank you. Finish the cooler. It's not done. Okay. Finish. Oh my gosh. Finish the cooler. David, thank you. Okay, now this room is closed. It is air conditioned. Hopefully this is enough to freeze it or at least air condition the room. We're going to, as we watch it, see... Are all these powered? Yes, all these are powered. So we're going to see this internal temperature here drop. 18, 16, 15, 14, it's going down. Ancient danger nearby, where is it? Yeah, that's why I didn't want to build down here. There's either nasty spiders or mechanical creatures down there. Totally Calubricant, I want to get there. I just wanted to get that, this refrigeration area finished first. And also have her go out and do some hunting, which will get her something doing in the meantime. I want to have him finish those beds, and then basic research table is totally next, man. Read my mind. Gotcha. We're going to get a simple research table up, not there. Okay, I'm probably just going to make that smaller. Get our research bench going here. Not the best spot for it. I prefer to have it here, but it'll be just fine. We'll probably make this room... No, I don't want it like that. I want it larger. As soon as that room is the size I would like it to fit everything in there, we will begin that work. Don't do it just yet. He's going to build these beds. He's going to go back to building that stuff. There's a heat wave coming. They do have a cool place to hang out, which is nice. The indoor now everything, this rat corpse is now refrigerated. It's going to spoil in the quadrum, which I don't know how long that is. But it will continue to go up 14 days. So we got 2 weeks to use this rat now. That's fine. Could be darn near frozen. Yeah, I probably just need to set that a little bit cool. There should be enough refrigeration. Yep, that's frozen. Won't spoil. That's what we're looking for. Everything in here won't spoil. Yo, what's up, Damaging Quill? Good to see you, man. We're missing you as well, man. Good to see you. I'll catch up on chat here for a second, guys. You know, nothing in this game, all you can do is offer jokes. That's okay, Joe. Just enjoy. We just enjoy having you here, man. It's all good. Sorry, Dark Souls, you knew exactly how to die. Me too. It's gotta go negative to free stuff. Okay, got it. No problem, Calubricant. I know. I got you, man. I know to do that. Thank you. Yeah, take off, Sir May. No problem. Good to see you, man. Good to see you and Calubricant. Come on back sometime. Love seeing you guys. Okay, so I want him knocking these walls down as soon as possible. As soon as he makes a space here big enough to... Okay, so this is going to be your bed, buddy. Yeah. Mila, this is your bed. Y'all are sleeping in the same room for right now. You're fine. Hey, we found some compacted machinery, which is awesome. That's going to give us more components, something we would run low on making all these different machinery and stuff like that. So it's good that we found that. We're going to be mining this out anyways, and might as well be stuff that's more useful than rock. Something to move all this garbage out of here. Ramos likes to be up at night. That's fine. Ramos can go do some freaking hunting. We're going to label some... We're going to make her a hunter. Where is she? We're going to set this raccoon to die. We're going to set this ostrich to die. That emo to die. You can go do that. And this rabbit, it's also dead. Now that we got a place to store meat, you can go get on that. She sucks at it, because for some reason they don't want to walk closer and just one-shot and just double-tap things in the head, but whatever. You do you. Joe, you found a kitty, man. Way to go. Our record is still... Why didn't you do that before? Our record is still with Orange Ninja finding 5 in one night, I believe. Did that today. Okay, some more heal root. We want those as much as possible. Also going to want to build some walls here so people can't just waltz into our village this way. I would like to be able to face them out here if possible. I'll go do that. Don't want people coming in that way. Don't have to worry about fire coming in that way. Don't have to worry about fire coming in this way. We're going to build a wall here. Actually, cancel this. Cancel those. We're going to put in traps. We're going to do that. Then all we have to worry about is defending is this front area, which is easier. We'll put some sandbags for cover out here. People can hide behind these, fire as people come in. Get a little bit of cover from these walls as well. That's it. A blunderpuss named Klutz. Love it, Kate. Love it. Love it, man. I trained already? There is. I almost trained the crap out of this guy. Too bad he wasn't a useful animal. At least we can release him during fights to go out and try and bite somebody. Build them traps up. Secure these areas. Get back to making this. Okay, we can build a research table as well. Simple research bench there. Minor break risk. Who's unhappy? It is. There's things called break risks in this game. Basically, people will get too pissed off or whatever to work. He's really hot. Not much I can do about that right now. Barrick sucks. It does. He's in a little pain because of his past injuries. He's trying to hit on Ramos and she wasn't having none of it. Environment sucks. Disturbs. We can't deal with this stuff right now. We just have more. We have larger priorities. So hopefully the heat wave passes pretty quick. We can't really do much about it. I wasn't planning on there being heat waves here, but there is. Need some more wood, so I'm gonna set some more trees to be chopped. How else can you cut down a tree if not with 1,000 bullets? Indeed. Luckily, ammunition is like not a thing. Ammunition management is not a thing. Our first raid, we're going to be attacked by somebody. Which means... if you don't kill a person, you have a chance to... have them be part of your colony. So what I'm hoping to do... but we don't have beds for that. You need to have an actual prison set up in order to do that. So I'm going to build hopefully a quick prison right out here. The guy's coming right now, unfortunately. I'm hopefully going to set up a quick little prison right out here. With the bed. It's been so much to do. We've really been held back with the lack of redundant people, and Ramos is just not helping out. It's been really tough to get everything done. Set a bed there. We'll set a door here. When he builds all this, we'll have a little makeshift prison. Don't care if it's really good or not. Fine. All set. Here to be able to do this. Ouch. Oops, punched my microphone. Sorry, guys. So, Upgrade the other day. Highly recommend it if you like that type of movie. What is that one about? Oh, shoot. Here to attack us. Means, where are you guys at? Everybody needs to be in here. And attacking this. Come on in, guys. No, he's going after a terrier. Stop it, idiot. Enrique's gonna be okay. Alright, he's okay for right now. Which means... David, go make this bed. Go make these walls. Also, we don't have a pet area yet, but we'll make one. So that our doggy can go heal up when she's being hurt in the bed. Animal sleeping spot will be right there. She'll get up in a second, go take care of it. I'm not too worried about her. If she dies, I'm not worried about that either. I don't know if we're going to be able to save this person. We don't have. They will literally. Oh, yeah, they will literally not even try to save that person or convert them until this bed is made, and it's also fenced in. So he's probably going to get up and take off. Unfortunately. North Pole can have a heat wave. Anywhere can have a heat wave, I guess. Not a severe one, I thought. He's Building that wall. Good. Prioritize building that. Will fix his disability, indeed. I don't want to build a copy. I want to mark it for prisoners. Yeah, it's got to be an enclosed space, so we still can't do anything with this guy just yet. He might bleed out. Once there's a wall here, I'm going to set that for a prisoner and have Ramos finally freaking do something. David, I'm sorry, you got to work through the night, man. You got to build that wall. Oh, build this one too. And that one. And this one. No, go build this wall. Actually, build this one. And then also build this one. Okay, go to bed. We're going to make that for prisoners. We're going to have Ramos, our doctor, right? Yes, a good doctor. Go capture him. This isn't as bad as it sounds. We're going to put him in bed, give him some medicine, give him some food, heal him back up, and then she's going to work her social magic and hopefully make old Cave join our party. See you in a minute. The upgrade is about someone whose wife is killed and he's disabled in a mugging. A company offers to implant a chip in his brain that will fix everything. Hilarity ensues. Interesting. Sounds interesting. I'll have to look into that. Look at that. Yep. Sorry, Orange Ninja. Deal with it. No 6 Pete tonight, man. Let's look at his stuff. Oh my gosh. Yes, he's an amazing fighter. Not too awesome at much else, but at least he's capable of dumb labor too. It's the worst. And he's slothful, which means he's going to sit around. This guy's going to be a good fighter. About it. Got good social skills too, as well. Not a good cook. Okay at mining, he can help with that. Damn it. Another person without dumb labor. I'll still take him though, he's better than nothing. Great fighter, he's going to definitely keep us alive. Get that crappy knife inside. Rika is good. Your illness, who's in? Okay. Well, if he dies, then he dies. Not concerned. Kind of am. Prioritize tending to him. So I'm gonna tell her, hey, go grab some medicine, get on this guy. We need to heal him. So she's gonna come over and work on him. She's gonna take care of all these bleeds, make bandages over them, which will mean he's gonna stop losing health and start getting it back. Okay, now he's good. He's gonna stop having blood loss of the whole body, which, you know, leads to death. Since he's a prisoner, we're not gonna give him our best medicine, we're not gonna give him our best food. Ramos, you're gonna be fine. You can go to bed after this, okay? People having break risks just because we have such crappy living situations here. No. Actually, don't. It's fine if we don't have that. David's almost done with that. Who is it? Ramos, what's wrong with you? Moderate amount of pain. Okay, that's unfortunate. Why? Really hot because that heat wave. Once this heat wave goes away, people are going to be a lot easier to deal with. Barrack sucks, I know. Stuff sucks. One thing I can do about it is the joy deprived. Put a horseshoe pin out so people can go through the horseshoe pin. Not going to make it out of wood because I don't have any, but I will make it out of silver because we do have some. Put it over here outside the prisoners area. People can go play some horseshoes. Origin just said it was super low budget as well. Didn't feel like, hey, Joe Bear, thanks for that retweet, man. Didn't feel like a bottom of the barrel budget movie. That's good. Really impressive effects. That's cool, man. That's good. Also, see, y'all took out Calico Casey, which means Fat Boy gets a treat. Y'all get some kitty cam. I'm focusing like really hard on this game, and I shouldn't be as much. You go, Fat Boy. Thank you guys for contributing to Fat Boy's Fat Belly Fund. Appreciate that. He appreciates it as well. Be paying attention more to you guys, a little bit less on the game. I want to make this entertaining for you. Just watching me play a game isn't necessarily entertaining. Not necessarily. Alright, David's got to blow off some steam, playing some horseshoes. They probably both do. That's okay. Don't need a meal source. I know that. Ramos having a freaking tantrum. That's fine. She's not doing much of anything anyway. Oh, good. She's gonna break down like a spoiled brat and go break stuff. Stop it, Ramos, you idiot! Yeah, go beat on those walls, it's fine. I don't care if she breaks that. Oh, Ramos? Yeah, she's done. I gotta get her something to do. Alright, David can't work on this, I'm pretty sure, because we need steel. Okay, which means he needs to go mine steel. We don't have any. Our source of steel. Uranium, that's nice. Close source of steel nearby, right here. We're going to go have him mine that. That. I do have a notification set up, indeed. There's a website you can do that through very easily. Somebody else also just retweeted, and I appreciate that. Alright, David, I need you to get this. Okay, he's gonna go finish the trap. Okay, sure. Get this steel there. Need that. Also need to set this guy as we are chatting and trying to recruit him. The Ramos will do that. Well, David's sick from food poisoning. Gosh, this is a really good starting location. We don't have a good starting party, unfortunately. This sucks. That's butt cam. Oh no! Thank you for reminding me. Appreciate that. No food, I know. I'm not sure about that yet. Let's see. You need a butcher table. There. Butcher table and an electric stove. Yeah, really warm in there. It's gonna go down though. Once this heat wave is over, that's not gonna be an issue. Cool. David threw up everywhere. Pretty awesome. Mila's going to need to chill out on this stuff right now. Really get to. Red's always copying Joe, indeed. He is. What a trendsetter he is, you know? Not entertaining to watch somebody play games. It is entertaining listening to somebody play a game while looking at it. Also, just that chat interaction. Need to do more of that. Not that I don't do any of it. Be doing a lot more. Now she's going to go out cleaning up this area. This place is nasty. One of the reasons people are so unhappy. This looks like garbage. Yes, clean around the traps, Mila. That's what I want. Get this area. Come on. Clean up that vomit. Yes, thank you. Out of there. Thank you. Right, what are we working on here, dude? Why isn't wood? Okay. Okay, we need some more wood. This stuff. Lots of wood to be had there. Good. Get that done. Yep. So Mila's gonna go back to doing that. Fine. Doing that. Yeah, David can prioritize making his butcher table. Need steel for that. You should really not be doing that. You should prioritize getting this compacted steel so we can make that stove and we can start cooking some food. We're going to need that. Once that stove is up and running, we can start using, well, I'll have to get the butcher table too. That she can start killing these animals and we can start getting them. Once this rice is grown, we'll be able to start cooking just simple meals all the time. We're good to go. We're going to have, so once a table is built, you can add a build to tell it what you want people to do with it. What creatures butchered forever. Every time there's a creature in here to butcher, you want them to butcher it. I'll make raw meat. We can cook some meals. Good to go. Heatwave is over, finally. Oh my gosh, people are going to be so much happier after that. Cool. She made some meat, a little bit of leather too. We can use that to build. Okay, I need you to get the steel then, David. Please get the steel. Goose, welcome back in, man. You got tons of treats, man. Save those treats for around June 25th, guys. There's going to be an event where you guys can use those treats for something interesting. Just I hope you find it interesting. Almost don't eat that raw. Don't eat the raw meat. There's plenty of food here. Eat those. Just saying. Okay, cool. You can finally make that stove. Actually, I want you to just make that now. Don't need steel. Okay. And Enrique is fully healed. Kind of don't care about that. It's nice that she's fully healed and all, but what are you doing, David? That's cool and all. He's gonna make that. That's good. That's good. Ramos can at least be researching now. Gotta set her something to research. I want her working on some pemmican, especially since we're gonna have trouble getting food. Good mixture of meat that doesn't go bad for a long time. Good for traveling. Easy to make. I want that. We have refrigeration. I don't know if that's as big of a deal. Let's actually instead. Other doors, not so much. These, no. I can survival meal. That's what these are. Yes. I actually don't know what to do first. I'm glad to take some suggestions from chat on what I should do first. I usually do pemmican, but I don't know if that's the best thing to do, actually. Drug production I would also totally consider, so we can get penoxysilane production, which is good for making sure people don't get sick. Really important. People die to those. So use treats to feed your addiction. It's a lol. Passive coolosity could be useful. Yeah. Good. Do that. Especially since there's been heat waves. Would be a good thing to have. Right, so every day, now that he's back on his feet, we're going to come in and try to recruit him to our cause. Probably going to reject quite often. Actually, he's going to be doing it pretty quick. Recruitment difficulty is 60%. Is not bad. Alright, so a chunk of the spacecraft landed nearby. It didn't give me a pop-up here. Normally it tells you right where it is. Here we go. Chunk of a spacecraft landed, so we're going to go deconstruct these. Good source of construction materials real quick. Also, I want to cut more plants, or harvest more plants that have grown. Heal roots and such. The berries. I want people to go get these freaking berries, but only 2 people will do that, unfortunately. Yep. Fortunate, Mila's going to be cooking really quickly. Can't rely on her to do that. Really sucks we have 2 people that won't haul stuff. It sucks. No, it does make sense. I was thinking about that with 2 orange. It's good for heat waves. You can build them real quick and they cool off a room pretty well. Right now I want you to do cleaning everything. Yep, get to cleaning me. Clean all that garbage up. David, what are you doing? Oh, don't cloud watch. Get the steel! He's going. He can help at least construct and mine stuff. That's good. I see my comment earlier about infestations. I don't think I did. Let's see. Nope, sure didn't. Please say it again. Sure did not. That's got all the cleaning done. Ramos is hunting that turkey in the fridge. It's fine. Cool. It's right where it needs to be. Alright, make that stove. Cool, which means we can start making some food. Alright, good. We're going to make simple meals until we have 10 on hand. Whoa, just 10. Then she can move on to something else. So Mila's going to be cooking pretty much all the time now. Lothian Walthiep, what's up, man? That's some shooting training indeed. Welcome in, man. We get a warm welcome here for Lothian, and also, I'm pretty new to this game, so I don't mind collaborating with you a little bit. Please share your knowledge and also some understanding that I'm new to this. Love to hear more about what you think about this. I don't want to build something here. I'll make this a walkway. I mean a doorway. Also, probably up here. You can still use this area up here. Welcome in, Lothian. How often do you play this, man? Love to hear about some of your experiences with it. Wish somebody would come pick up all the stuff! David, what are you up to, man? Deconstructing the ship show. I'm going to have to take him. I think I'm going to have to take him off of. I'm going to have to take him off of mining and stuff like that. I have to have him haul stuff. I need Mila cooking. She's the only person that can do it. We're almost out of food. I'm going to have to take him off of cutting plants and mining and constructing, and make hauling his priority for right now. I just need somebody to bring this stuff in, and nobody else will do it, unfortunately. Too much! That I feel you, Lothian. I just started this a little while ago, and I can see myself playing it a lot. Got it around the beta release. I've been hooked on it way too much. I totally hear you. As soon as RimWorld goes on sale, you're picking it up? Yeah, don't. Don't do it. Also, Joe is saying it's never going to go on sale. I don't know. I would be interested to hear other people's perspectives on that. Where'd you hear that, Joe? Not that I don't believe you, but... How you doing, man? You about to be... Not about to be recruited at all. Hopefully soon. Right from the mouth of the maker. Right? There, that's pretty definitive. Last year sometime. Okay. That's that then. At least you have meals for everybody to eat. Hopefully they'll come in and pick up this rotten, or this raw meat. Don't eat that, Ramos. Simple meal. It's simple, I know, but that's what we got. Yep. Even doing what needs to be done. Get the rocks out of here. A couple of this wood. Pick up these healy plants. And not so much with the rocks. Thank you. Yeah, get the rest of this stuff. Come on, Cave, you want to join our party? You know you want to, man. His attitude is improving, which should eventually make it so that he is recruited more easily. Trying it. She's trying it. Trying it. Come on. Come on, Ramos. Or come on, Cave. Yeah! Cave's part of our party. Good stuff. He's going to help get this food in. Cargo pods dropped. That's another thing I didn't mention yet. The no-sale thing comes off as pretentious. Yeah. Same thing with Joe Bear. Yeah, I get it. I get that. That is pretty pretentious. That doesn't mean it's true. That they won't later make it so that they do put it on sale. For like 5 clicks in the game, I realize you've been playing for 3 hours. I know, right? Gosh, it's just such a time suck, man. I love it. So, cargo pods drop every once in a while. Remember our ship was in orbit and it broke apart? There was cargo in it. Sometimes those cargo pods fall to Earth near us. Go see what they dropped. How did they drop? Normally it's stuff. I don't see anything. What? Where is it? Did it drop nothing? Can that happen? Oh, it's this. Drop pod. I don't know what to do with that. What do we even do with that? Oh, okay. It wasn't open yet. Got it. They dropped 21 medicines for us. Cool. And some slag steel. Good. I'm going to have David prioritize getting that. A lot of medicine. I don't want it to go bad. And we got a new recruit. His name's Dave, or his name's Cave. Got going on besides being really good at shooting and melee, which is awesome. Go ahead and grab your knife back, buddy. Also, go ahead and take that gun from... Got a gun. He has a gun. He's better with it. Go ahead and grab that gun off of David. I'll have him put his gun back in a second. Or then to switch weapons, because Cave is way better with a gun than David is. Progress time. Yeah. Yep. Thanks, Lothian. I got you. Didn't read that in time. He's also really good at social. Unfortunately, Mila's got that on lockdown already. Primarily going to be our fighter. He can help with some growing. He's going to be our miner, dude. Yes. He's doing all the mining as far as I'm concerned. I just don't have enough people to have him do anything else. He wasn't good at any crafting. Nope. He's a better researcher. Ramos, he can have that as a priority as well. I don't want him to have it as a priority because Ramos can't do much besides the read. So, also he doesn't have really much of a passion for relation. Actually, she's just as good. But never mind. He's not doing it as far as I'm concerned. I do want him to prioritize firefighting, being a patient, and bed rest. I've lost a person before that had an infection and didn't go lay down, and they died. They need to be in bed in order to like effectively gain immunities to that disease, and I lost a person because I didn't do that. So I want to make sure I don't do that again. I won't have him be a warden. Ramos has that on lockdown, plus it doesn't happen very often. He's not going to be a cook yet. He can definitely be a hunter. I don't want him growing, really. I want him mining. Mila's got the cooking, that on, so. Evening's a bed. I really need these extra rooms built, but it's gonna take a bit. Hey, can you build this bed? I don't think Cave is able to build much. Not really. Can he try to? Can you try to make a bed? Can you try to make your bed? Now this wood fueled stove is working out so far. I like that. We're losing. We are slowly losing power. We need to build another wood generator. Not a dire need, but we will need another one. Looks like the stuff we have hooked up is not good enough. As they're building this, I'm going to put in more things for us to use, like a stonecutter's table, a tailor table, things like that. I also want a tool bench, or a tool chest in there. It'll make all these things workable. A table in there as well. Got that going right now, actually. Not that one. Gee, that's huge. Little table for the common room. It's better like... Put the table over. Let's just plan on the table being over here. Chairs in. Red's on that quest. Goose is on that quest. So glad you guys are here tonight. Appreciate you. Thanks everybody for spending your time here tonight, the most valuable of resources. Thank you for giving some of that to me. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I assume you're enjoying yourself. I made sure to make, as I was talking about earlier, I made sure to make the area for cooking and the area for storing food pretty close, so Mila ain't gotta run all over Hell's Half Acre trying to make food. I made, in another colony, I made those kind of far apart and really slowed food production down. And a break risk who? David, what's wrong? What's wrong, buddy? Did I do anything about these? Awful Barrack, I know. Stop hitting on Mila, she doesn't like you. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. I need to do something about this soon. There's not a lot I can do about any of these right now. Table's being built. Going for a walk to cool off, that's okay, do that. Not a worry, man. I see y'all took out Tonky Trips, the undercover underfoot. Way to go, guys. Anybody in chat may go on these quests that you see pop up, whether you are a sub, a follower, or just checking us out for the first time. Thank you guys very much, you Brave Tree Questers, for donating to Fatboy's Fat Belly Fund. Going towards keeping this guy's belly fat all year long. Way to go. He appreciates it. He in his heart knows I love it very much. What a good boy. Thank you very much. Let's get back to it. Our cave is gingerly mining. He's not good at it at all. But he's working on it. Exotic goods trader is coming. That's unfortunate. We really don't need a lot of exotic goods, but we'll check it out. We haven't seen this yet, but people are going to come. We can trade with them. It would take somebody with good social skills, probably Ramos. Socials. Caves. 9. Actually, we'll have cave, but I don't care. I'll have Ramos do it. It's not going to make that big of a difference. Despite lag, defeated the hardest behemoth. Way to go, man. What, the Shroud? Is that the hardest one? Somebody had a minor break risk. Now they're down. Go talk to Steven, please. If we need anything. Talk to even Steven. Alright. You can't talk properly because of poor health. I didn't know that. Might affect trade price. Fine. So we can buy a Gazelle if we wanted. I don't. It's easier than Rezakiri. I'm going to go ahead and I don't know if I'm going to sell. I don't want to get rid of this Yorkshire Terrier, but Mila will be butthurt about it, and she might have a break, so I don't want to do that kind of. Simple meals we could totally. What those are selling to him. I don't want to do that. So we could buy some. We could buy components. Glitter World medicine. Don't really need right now. Glass steel. We don't need that right now. I don't need any of this stuff right now. The telescope. Huh. A way to enjoy ourselves, I guess. I'm not going to buy that. Don't need sculptures. That's what we sell to them. Yeah, most of this stuff we don't need right now, as far as I know. I haven't used one of these psychic soothe pulsers before. I guess that could help people get out of breaks. I don't know. That could be interesting. It's also really expensive. Hey, no problem, Orange Ninja. Thanks for letting me know. I don't see a lot of this stuff being super useful, at least for we only have 650 monies. I don't think I want to buy any of this stuff right now. I don't want to buy other mouths to feed, things to train, help us fight and stuff like that. Sorry I'm rubbing my face so much. Sorry I'm rubbing my face so much. My eyes really due to allergies and such. Do we need components now? I don't think I need anything. Plasteel is useful, but we're not going to use it yet. Yeah. You know, pseudo alert while you play some Overwatch. It's okay, Joe. Enjoy your content how you wish, man. No worries. Thanks again for that sub today. I appreciate you. Everybody playing. That's okay. Yep. Don't need anything from these people. If they had food, I would. If they had, like, a lot of medicine, I might. If they had a bunch of steel, I would consider that. Just gonna stop hitting on Mila. I don't know what to tell him about that. Goes in. David, I want you to... I can't... People are standing in the way. I can't focus on this. Need steel. Steel going, please. More steel. Okay. All that, yep. He should smoke cigars, drink a lot of coffee, and he'll like blueberries. The cream helps keep your teeth at least a presentable shade of color. I get you. He needs to smoke cigars. I don't hear that very often. So I'm going to make this not for prisoners, and I'm going to put Peter in there, David in there. He can sleep in there. He have his own room. It'll take some of the stress off him. He has his own spot. Be better for him. These guys would get the hell out of here. One of our coolers broke down, that's okay. Fine still. Still being frozen. Means I didn't need one of these. At least at night. So I do once in a while, more of a celebratory thing. Interesting. Got it. Does love that cream in your coffee, huh? Oh, holy crap. Why'd that happen? Faulty electrical conduits caused a short circuit. All the energy in the batteries was charged. Shoot. Luckily everybody's on firefighting, so it'll take care of it away. All the power's gone, huh? Alright, and we got a raid. One guy, old Name? Gentry's coming on in. What's he got? Hella good at construction and crafting. Awesome. I hope we don't kill this guy. We're gonna try our best not to. He's not so good at fighting either, which means I'm probably not gonna have Cave try and fight him at all. He's gonna easily kill him. Just saying. I will have everyone else do it. David, get to shooting. We'll get him. Ramos, come on over. Go get him, Terrier. Okay, wait. Good. Yes. Got him. Hopefully we're gonna put this guy away. We're gonna make that for prisoners again. Sorry, Dave. Ramos will rescue him. But he's not done yet. Damn it. He's dead. Alright, well, he's dead. Which means we need to make a grave, because people don't like dead bodies hanging out. That sucks. Make a grave there. Another grave there for future. We will strip him, unfortunately, of his stuff. And whoever's on hauling duty is going to take him on over to the grave. Sucks. I really would have liked to have had that guy. I don't really know how to finagle that just. Whoa, Red, jeez. Easy, dog. Hey, are you gonna go to sleep, or you like to be up at night too? Ramos is excellent. Luckily, an excellent doctor. That's why we took her. She's gonna make sure people get back in there real quick. And she's back to researching. Hey, do you want to sleep, or doesn't have, I don't know why you're not sleeping. Have a bed, Cave, just saying. Milo's back on it. Dave, come on, as soon as you get back up, you gotta make this other generator. So Mila can continue to cook stuff. Done. Prioritize working on that. Get the generator going. Fuel that. And we're back in business of making energy. Now the batteries are going to start filling up again. One of the coolers broke down. We'll get on that. Fine. Oh wait, that was from earlier. Never mind. One of the coolers did not break down. Fine. Now we're getting power back in our batteries again. Always build a third one here if we need to. And nobody is hauling this guy away. Need that to happen. Mila won't do it. We'll absolutely do it. Mila, look at this guy. Oh wait. That's right, the graves are not built yet. When David wakes up in the morning, we'll have him do it. David's up right now. David. That grave, dog. Mila, that body. Okay. Really unfortunate we lost him, but oh well. Okay. Right now we are stable. He was getting his repair on. That's fine. Those things need to be done. I was going to start making a table and chairs. People don't like not eating a table and chairs. They'll get pissed about it. So it's good that we're making these things. Wish I could have made them sooner, but haven't been able to do it. I want to put some flooring in here eventually too, but we don't really have much to use for flooring just right now. Lithium, what are we talking about here, guys? New lovers, David Ramos. Now together. Oh, sounds good. They're gonna need their own room soon. Not sure if there's an inside joke I'm unaware of or something like that, but I do want to keep our chat positive and inclusive, guys, so, exactly. I'm saying, if you guys don't have some sort of inside joke with him that I don't know about, fine if you do, of course. Kind of keep that stuff out of here. That's not what we're about here. I assume it's an inside joke I don't know about. I expect better of our. I expect and usually get better out of our community, but I want to make sure. Heal. Okay, now we can continue to make rooms. I'm not going to build the other stuff that we will need eventually right now. I definitely eventually want to get a tailor bench. I want a stonecutter's bench and a sculptor's. I don't need those right now. I do want a tool bench. Where is it? A tool cabinet. Put that. There'll be tools for all the different stuff. I'll make sure, Red. Hope so. If not, not kosher. Better than that here. Right, Cave and David need to switch weapons. Plenty of food being made with. Fine. Wood ready to come down. Hey, there it is, Bota. Look at that. Appreciate it. Way to go, bot I programmed. Crap out of here. Okay. Let's get some more of that steel. Keeps mining going. It's already up to a 5, that's good. Gonna be doing a lot, so he's gonna get damn good at it. Unfortunately, he won't pick up the crap that he's breaking out of the wall and carry it back. That sucks. So eventually, this isn't a priority right now, but eventually we're going to want to build like a row of concrete around across here. Just in case anywhere on the map some fire starts. We don't want that, it will spread throughout all this vegetation, and we don't want it to burn into our colony. We put down a layer of concrete out here, about 3 wide. That'll prevent any fire from coming. We have this area here, it's already cut off, this is cut off, that's definitely cut off, and it's we're surrounded by a rock all the way around. So, weapon, do that right now. Cave, go. Cave. Fish eating. I don't know how much. Flip it. There. Dave, if I remember right, was good at either. Eh, not really. Whatever, it's fine. Get a amount of steel coming in at like that. tool cabinet going, Dave. Another raid! Hopefully we can not kill the people this time. We'll see. What's he got? Nothing I'm over the moon about. That guy also kind of don't care if these guys die. Well, they do. Oh. Yeah, this guy will at least do some dumb labor out. The other guy lives. Honestly, I'm probably not going to take him into my colony. I'll probably just I don't need somebody to do this. He's okay at fighting. Whatever. I don't care if I have another cook. Like, it doesn't do anything that I want him to do. We'll keep that in mind. We'll have Cave and everybody go ham on him. Cave, you can go wear your pants. Aren't you? Does he want to wear them? Oh, that was his buddy's pants. Okay, okay. We found out how to make passive coolers in case there's another heat wave. Make things cooler. What else are we gonna make? Make next. Any pemmican because we have freezing. We have freezers. Wicker bows would be. I don't think we need those. Do real quick. In case we need a good ranged option. Tool bench is done, which means this makes work go a little bit faster at the places near. Let me start making some more. We need to start making some more rooms. Stop that now. Thanks for checking us out, Lothian. Appreciate that. Again, make sure we're keeping things cool with each other. And we're good to each other. I don't know what that was about earlier, but pull it out. Oh, no, it's not. I don't want this. That makes some small rooms down here. Fortunately, rooms. Yeah. This wall intact. This. Here. There. There. That'll be our next set of bedrooms for people. Eventually we're going to, not eventually, pretty darn soon we're going to want this for like a little area. Hey, idiot! There we go. Get him, David. Rock doing? Trying to die? Hell no. Come over here. You ain't fleeing nowhere. Mm-mm. Hey, Croc, I think was the guy I wanted. Possibly. He's down. Is he dead? Yeah, they're both dead. That's okay. I wasn't particularly over the moon about any of them. Oh. No. It's that. And draft y'all. Throw away that revolver. That steel knife dough. West time, whoever's ready. Jump on it, guys. Hey, Stark is on that quest too. Appreciate that. Friend the AI from our past. Charlon Whitestone. Message. He reveals he hit a starship, or he has a starship hit on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. Starship's currently in deep hibernation mode. We have to start it up when we arrive, then defend it from raiders trying to steal it until the startup sequence completes. If we can get the ship off the ground, he'll take us off this RimWorld. Where is it? Hella far away from us. Wow, way over there. So if we were to get to that, we would need to, I guess, travel all the way over there and then do that. And I think, if I understand this right, that's one of the ways to complete the game. We can go to that starship, find it, start it up, get off the plane. Also, you can make, I believe, your own starship for research. Starship building basics, we have to build all of this stuff and then get our own, I think. As far as I know, I don't know what the end game is just yet. I haven't gotten that far yet. Oh, Joe, a little bit late with that quest. That's okay, though. We can still enjoy the perks of it. Fat Boy getting a treat. You'll get some kitty cam. Oh, Fat Boy. Thank you very much for contributing to Fat Boy's Fat Belly Fund, you guys. He appreciates it. I appreciate it. A Fat Boy is a happy boy, right? Indeed. He's also a sleepy boy. Very, very sleepy. So sleepy. I know, buddy. Probably go to bed soon, buddy. You're dodging a rip tire? That is understandable, man. Understandable. Cargo pods. Oh my gosh, please be something cool. Ah. Camel hair. Okay. We can make clothes out of that. Good to have around. Undo all these. Also steel. Good. Steel slag. We can do more of that. These I want harvested. We're doing a medicine. We have quite a bit. Still use anything that's around. I'm going to go ahead and check for anything that's ready to harvest out here. Harvesting. Almost right. Getting there. Getting a bit. Yeah, we're not too low on food. Okay. The last time I tried to get through one of these offline, I overgrew. Ended up with tons and tons of food. Didn't really need. That. 5 beers? Hell yeah, dude. So one thing you can do is you can assign drug policies. We're going to assign that we have beer. Have it. Go right ahead. I want to be able to drink that beer. David, go ahead and get that beer put away. Refrigerated. I have a nice cold one at the end of the day, guys. He's stripping that corpse. Need to put it in the grave you built. And while you're down there, Dave, go ahead and make another grave. Put his buddy in. These don't take long to make, so I'm just gonna have him make those. Okay, he's gonna go strip or bury this guy. That stuff away. There we go. Ah, David has to do so much stuff. At least he's got Cave here to help out, sort of, with the construction. In the form of mining. He's gonna do what he's or Dave's still gonna be doing all the door here. There'll be a bedroom soon. Get one of these beds in there. And we are out of wood. Mad animal. Oh crap, a local turkey went mad. We'll deal with that when he comes up here. He's gonna come attack us. Not a big deal at all. We'll just go right in the refrigerator and be meat for us. That's fine. What was I gonna do? I needed something. What did I need? Oh, we need wood. Right. Got that. He won't do that. Never do plant cutting. We got plenty of freaking mining for him to do. So we're on it. Turkey is here. Attacking David. We're gonna have Cave come help with that. Let's go cave. Okay, you have to walk down here first, cave. Come on. I'll have David die to a turkey. There we go, cave. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off with some melee attacks. Oops, it's already dead. They are done. Have him pull the turkey and then go hop in bed. He is now injured. This really sucks. There's so much stuff for us. While they're sleeping, I'm also going to think ahead here and say that I want there to be another bedroom here to make it enough to this room. It goes like this. There'll be plenty for a bedroom. Let's say there's going to be another bedroom over here. That plenty big bedroom will make this the medical room. People don't like people walking through their bedrooms when they're sleeping to get upset, just like that happened. They get disturbed sleep. We're trying to avoid, but we just gotta make these bedrooms faster. They don't mind if they're in a sick bed resting. People can walk through that to their bedrooms, it's just fine. Okay, keep hitting this man. Said something about roofing here. Oh yeah. Dave will get on that one. Party! Hey, let's throw in a party. That's good. Hope everybody goes to it. Good idea, Neil. He would even drop his food to go to that party. Jeez, it must be a good one. Got some turkey scratches and a freaking a meal to eat. Doesn't even care. Did notice a big increase in everybody's mood. Yep, he's a lot better. Good. Those minor break risks just melted away. Alright, Cave, you know, you just had a party, man. I gotta ask you to get back to work. Really want to finish off this bedroom as soon as possible. We can start moving people in and... Hey, a hair self-tamed. Cool. Alright, so we'll need to make a second place for this guy to sleep. We can sell it. Fine with that. Furniture. Not for the bunny to sleep. Meteorite landed. Meteorite full of uranium ore land. That in mind for later when we need uranium. We don't need it right now. Also, somebody was in here earlier said we need some plastic. Found a good... Not only have I not found a good source, I haven't found any source. Probably some on the map somewhere, but I don't know where. Generating more gold ore. One thing I found on other maps I haven't found here so far is jade. I haven't seen any of the paint. Just taken apart. Steel and components, which we're good on actually. Steel. Yeah, the last map I tried offline was a good source of plasteel. Right outside. Not here though. Okay, so this room is about done. I'm going to look at who should have this room, who's got the lowest tolerance for... Up there. This is very high. They're all about the same. He's currently lowest. This is probably because he's hungry. Give it to Dave. He's been getting closer to breaks. I'm going to have him move his bed in there. And prioritize building this door. Don't have any wood still. Can't. Bringing these potatoes too. Gosh, I wish they could. I wish Cave and Mila or Cave and Ramos would help with this stuff. Killing me, man. Cave can finish this again. Eventually I want to get some flooring in here, but that's just not a priority. People kind of don't like having this rough-hewn slate as the floor. I prefer to have some nice flooring down. Some wood flooring or some metal flooring or something like that. You know? That's not a priority right now. The division of labor is just... Here. I need to repair this back. Let's see, it was bust earlier. Is construction. 7, good. We can make solar power. I'm gonna have him make that right now, actually. Finish the research bow, or curved bow sounds good. I'm going to have that. Whoop, hang on. Work on making some, do some drug production. Then we can get to medicine production and this penoxycycline, no, or penoxysilane I want to make eventually. Don't know. Find out. Better to make? I don't know if there's anything better to make, honestly. I'm so new at this, I don't know. But I definitely want that. Save. To move it this way. Prioritize that. Prioritize cleaning up your blood. Also prioritize moving it. I guess that'll get done eventually. I also want him to make a solar... We can stop burning all our wood making this. Deconstruct this one. Both of them. Prioritize deconstruction. That apart, build solar power. They'll have a renewable source of energy. Stop wasting all our wood that we're having trouble stockpiling because people just won't go get it. Solar generator. Hey, this is Fats Beards. Spam those guys. Want to see those. Show off that sickest beard on Twitch. Everybody who's a sub can do that. That should be good. Oh, it's already hooked up the power, I think. Not quite. Now it is. There's some Fats Beards by Joe. Dang! Redtacular coming out strong with those Fats Beards. Love it, guys. Love it, guys. Love that. Ooh. Close to it. Okay, we're gonna need a second one. Oh, hang on. Nope, that's not the problem. The problem is you need to make this conduit. There. Yeah, we're good. We're getting power. We good, we good. Here we go. I wish Dave would prioritize moving his bed. Won't do it. There it is, that's why. I didn't tell him to build one. I want to move this one. There. Come move your bed in here. Make that door. I like some privacy, some quiet, man. You deserve it. There it is. He's got his own room. We're on our way up, guys. I also want a... what was it? A door there. I'm going to kill that sloth too. Good source of meat and leather and such. Privacy policy. Oh, Joe, here it is. There's his hungry alpha beavers. So it says they're going to go through and eat a lot of the trees. I kind of don't care. Look how many freaking cherries are on this planet. It doesn't matter to me. We're in a forest area. It'd be a bigger deal if we were in somewhere else that didn't have a bunch of stuff. Ooh, you have that. Have a. What is it? Correct? Yes. Go do that. Who's taste? Get it. Pull that mega sloth. Bring it back. Somebody will bring it back. Man-eating beavers? Nope, just tree-eating beavers, man. Just saying. It's a thick one. We'll get it tomorrow. Okay. And then somebody else will go pick it up, because Cave will apparently die before he does that. Hey, Labrador Retrievers joined us yet. These are good ones. Labs, got Nanami, and Beryl. Let's put them. Ramos, let's make this Ramos. You can have all the animals she's. Make those areas for them. They can come sleep. Yeah. They're making their way over. Because these guys are really easy to train, plus they can be trained to go rescue people if they need to be brought back to the colony, and also they'll sometimes go pick up resources from around the map and bring them back, which is great because we got two lazy bones that won't freaking do it. That'll really help us out. Definitely want her to be able to be doing that. Means I'm going to tell her I want her to prioritize. Really help us. Plenty of food, don't mind if she goes and does that. But not Ramos is right. Under 2K, save now, do it. Good save now. Oh, there's 3 of them. Beryl, Nanami, and Aurora. Good. We'll make this Mila's archer. Make that her room. Where's Mila's bed? We're going to uninstall that and reinstall it in here. Nope, not there. Go to here. Also going to get David to, when he wakes up, prioritize building his door. Okay, Ramos is out making that kill, that's fine. Hit that door. Stark's on that quest, who else is going? Thanks for joining that quest. Stark, how was your stream tonight? How are you doing? I thought you left or else I would be talking anymore. How are you? How is everybody in your family? Living at home? How's Thrawn doing? How's the kiddo? I want to come move this. Moving this. Yep. Where is he? I think he's back. I wanted to move that bed. Playing a stupid phone game. Oh, good. No worries. Mila's bed moved. Whoa, 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 whoa. Prioritize on the bed. Get in there. Thank you. Orange Ninja, Joe are on that quest. Good job, guys. Y'all took out Tortoiseshell Tansy the Treat Trooper, which means Fat Boy gets treat. Y'all get some kitty cam. Here it is, Fat Boy. Delicious. You guys, thank you so much for contributing to Fat Boy's Fat Belly Fund. It's a fat belly. We want to keep it that way year-round. You guys help make that happen, huh, buddy? He's like the sleepiest boy. Have some bean toes, Fats? Get some bean toes. Oh, I love him. What a cup. Everyone sleeping? That's all. Really good stream? Good. Looking to get a Pippi Lockstocking / Wendy you're looking like a Pippi Longstocking / Wendy reject on stream or in your game. When you're playing Tree of Savior. Tree of the Savior. Mila's already Aurora's already trained. That's good. How about y'all? Right, good. Trained. Trained? Whoa, jeez. Oh, she's not trained. Will be. Still wig. Sounds good, Stark. Glad to have you here as always. Cargo pods, what's there? What the heck is that? Psychoid leaves? I haven't seen those before. But I'm guessing I want them. Also want that steel slag. Also eventually want to take these apart. Get there. Who's that? Oh, we'll need this meat. Oh my. The two people that will do it, I'm going to have them focus that tomorrow. I believe it's Mila that will do it. Mila and David. I'm going to have them prioritize getting that meat. Once David wakes up. Right now Mila's going to make some food. After she chats with Cave for a bit. Okay. Guys, we need to go focus this meat. Where is it? I lost it. Where the hell did it go? Oh no! By the way, you can go ahead and add a brown dot to the map. Heck yeah, Joe. Good. Right next to the orange dot. Make sure you're just staring at it ominously. I'll put eyes on it. In Florida. Yeah, I got you. That part I know. Can't prioritize that? No? We'll do it or what? Okay, I told them to focus on. Really? I wish I could tell them to focus on other stuff, can't I? Ah. Okay. Make your dot a pink color. Got it, Goose. I will do that. I don't think I put yours as pink before. Pretty sure I didn't. Nope, I didn't actually add yours yet. But I'll make yours pink, Goose. No problem, man. You got it. Batteries are slowly coming back up. And we're almost got to lay down because of the asthma. Understandable. Once she wakes up, we're going to uninstall her bed, put it here. We build a fire. Or rather. You guys getting this meat at all? Oh, should be. I'm gonna need you guys to prioritize. A little bit. I'll hopefully get it eventually. I'll do that for you guys right after the stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for participating in that. Love this show, just a bit more about our community and learn more about you guys. Be awesome. Good. Looking forward to that. Eventually I want to in the future, as I start adding more and more dots to that, I want to save different versions of it on my computer and like make that as like part of an intro screen, like all the dots as we take over the world. Have it just like fill up all the dots across the world. It'd be a really cool like sped up kind of scene there. That'd be really awesome. I forgot to actually set that to do that. I think I just need to do this. I need to prioritize polling, unfortunately. The rest of this stuff is going to burner. Polling and cleaning are just like, they need to be done by them. Unfortunately, they need to do so much other stuff. Look at that. They need to. Eve could cook, but she freaking sucks at it. He never could. Eve can grow instead of the meal, right? Grow skill. 3. But he can help harvest it. I'll have him kind of shadow her. Eve's in construction, but he's getting more important thing. Colonists need warm clothes. It's true they do. I have time to even think about that right now. Need to make a I'm going to make some conduits to power to pretty soon we're going to get to the point where I kind of need to get 2 people cooking. I don't have anybody else doing it. We need it. Ninja found 6 freaking kitties. Oh my gosh. Diablo vibe from the soundtrack just then. I hear you. Absolutely. I agree. Almost, you're not done? What's wrong with you? Asthma still? Almost, you gotta get up. Sorry. What do you do? What can I make her get up and do? Okay, I guess stay around, Ramos. Thank you for doing that. I know what, you're not going to get this thing. Maybe it's this. Good. Just now they're all in separate beds. A dry thunderstorm, that's okay. A small fire out here. Colonists will have to come put that out as it gets closer to our crops. Now this is something we haven't talked about too much, but here's our home area. fire starts to spread into the home areas, they will come put it out. I want to expand this a little bit so they get on it before it's a problem. Before it starts burning all our crops down. Indeed, Joe. That's his 6th kitty for tonight. Or he's thinking of an awesome name right now. Oh, cool. It started raining, so that's actually going to put itself out. Eventually, once we have the time and the people and the materials, I want to make a nice, as I was saying, a thin or a big thick strip of concrete out here so that we don't have to worry about a fire being up. It won't jump that fire line. Simply won't have to worry about it. It'll burn the rest of the planet, but yeah. Ramos, we'll get to your own room soon. It's on the docket, Ramos. It's on the... Game's gotta do some quick. Okay, we're going to add make some parkas. Do it until we have not 10, but 3. We have plenty of stuff to make parkas out of. That's good. I don't know if we have anybody good at doing it. Ramos, oh my god, do it. Ramos, please. Finally, Ramos can do something for us. This. Thin thread. Hey, awesome. That brought in. Bring in that turtle wire at it. Actually, don't. That's... What? Yeah, by the time we get to that, it's probably going to be gross. We'll not touch that tortoise. Usually it's a strategy that I've done a little bit to watch for dead animals on the map, and you bring them back in, throw them in the fridge, you have free meat. Kind of gross, but whatever. They'll eat whatever. But since we have such trouble getting stuff hauled in, I am not super concerned. No problem, Orange Ninja. It's all good, man. No problem. Hook Ramos up with some medicines. Get out of bed, please. Actually need her doing something. There she goes. She better be making a parka. What are we talking about? Look at this. Steel. I think I've ever done. I don't know how to do that actually. No idea. Taylor stove stone cutter? I don't think. Esophagus, marriage spot. No problem. Right, it's all good. See you in a minute. Furniture, no. Do that. Oh, I bet I know. Probably under research. Need smoke. Saw that in here somewhere earlier. Concrete. Saw it. Maybe I didn't. Could have sworn I did. Long blade, great bow, machining, refining. And fuel from wood? No. There it is, electric. Smithing allows smithing without fuel. Electric. Heat and strong electromagnetics to extract useful metal from slag chunk. Okay, so we do that. Not high on my priority list. You, however, want to make me stockpile stone. Sort of. Eventually Ramos will have our own room over here, one of these. And eventually these will be nice bedrooms too, once we have everything we need for it. We're off to a really slow start. The other games I feel like that I've played, I felt much easier in terms of getting off to a deep start. How do I feel about having this lone solar panel? Okay, I can build a second one. David, I'm sorry, you have way more. Get this meat yet? All the hauling is done, then you come back and do it. Till then, no. No. Some steel? Oh, we did steel out there to get steel. Who's coming from where and how many? Alright. Old Suppy. Good miner, good grower, will actually do some grunt work. Good. Do some crafting as well. Okay, I would love to see it. Join us. Him, her, don't know which. Him. Oh, I don't care if you die, honestly. You're a good researcher. If you survive, you can do that. You actually do some grunt work as well. Wouldn't mind seeing either of these people survive. See what happens. Wait for them to start their approach. Also gonna watch for any colonists trying to creep way up here. We don't want them to both engage a single colonist. Need helping out with that. Good. Bringing all that rice. The winter's soon enough, so. Like we planned, they can't come in this way, but they can try and go through there. Whoops, they set off a trap and got jacked. David, get out of the way. Dead. Alright, unfortunately he's probably getting away. Try to get him. I don't think I will though. I'm pretty sure we can't catch him. Look at him, guys. York, you can be after him. He's out. Alright. That. Bummer. I just don't know what to do about that. I don't know how to finagle people being saved just yet. They built those graves, that's good. Bummer. Really hoping one of those guys would survive. Flag chunk, that's fine. Also going to tell them to regather anything that needs to be harvested out here. Fuel root, berries. Bad animal, which one? Local hare's gone mad, oh my god! Whatever will we do? They run around outside all mad. Fine. Dave, grab it in the morning. Oh, you know what? Ramos can get. He's not awesome. So, yeah, Ramos can get morning shield lock. Meleeing, but she doesn't have a melee weapon. Millick. Dave can get it. He's practices melee skills, yo. Peace out, Joe Bear. Sorry, peace out, Stark. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Okay. We need a... That rabbit coming back? Thought it was. Well, if we see it again, we know what to do. I think anybody should be capable of handling it. Alright, I'm also going to have full haul all. On a stonecutter's table made. There. So the stonecutter's table, we can start making blocks out of all these rocks. We'll use for flooring in here, make it a nicer place, keep people's mood up, less likely that they're going to have a break or something like that. We'll go from there. Goose is on that quest, Ninja's on that quest, going to take out Muse Tavish. Let's see it. Yo, did it! Both of you guys were successful in taking out Muse Tavish, the Scottish Volt Highlander. There you go, fat boy. Way to go, you brave tree questers. Thank you guys so much for contributing to Fat Boy's Fat Belly Fund. Gosh, tired little boy tonight, huh? Ready for some naps, loony old man? He is 12 years old, going on 50. Oh. That he is. The laziest kitty you may ever see. Just saying. Ninja added a Sky Kitty named Lando Catrician. Frickin' love it, dude. Drug production's good. It's this stuff. Help us not be sick. Or do we instead go for no electric? Make that smelter dough. You've got poison from eating turkey meat. Lots of... Who needs to get back on? He barfed everywhere. Hang on, hang on, Dave. Hang on. You gotta get this vomit up. Yeah. If he's doing stone cutting or mining, that means there shouldn't be anything else left to do. Side, so that we're finally like making progress on that. Mila, did we make all the parkas? Pretty sure you didn't. Yeah, you didn't. Well, why aren't you doing it? Why are you researching? Mila? Talked about this. Ooh, good. Everybody of the female gender is going to be increased mood for a few days. It's good. Less chance of a break. All that business. So his mood there. Ramos, I guess. It's 15 more, which kind of gets rid of that moderate amount of pain and such. Mila's is really good. Being women, to get that boost. Ramos, I need you to make some freaking parkas. It'll be getting cold soon. No, Ramos. What do we have? Sorry, can we not make? Why can't we make these? You need to make them out. We don't have any of the stuff you can make it out of. Really? You had a bunch of camel hair. I guess we don't have enough. That sucks. Okay. Well, that is a bummer. There's 120 of any of these we don't have. Add synth to it, don't we? We have 114. That sucks. We have just barely not enough to make. I won't mix and match apparently. Okay, we don't have enough. What do we need to hunt then? Alpacas would work. Well, hair, cloth is fine. We don't have cloth. We could have planted some. I didn't. Paper weave, mega sloth wool, buffalo wool, synth thread. Okay. I can have buffaloes around. Get our hunt done. Don't think those fight back. Who's going? Cave, good. Alright guys, need your leather. Need your skin. Ooh, Ramos, you were so not as good at that. I kinda prefer you to not even waste. I want Mila to not consider. I just want you to butcher. How'd she do it? Is it not something you can do that with? Oh no, I still have so much to learn about this game. There we go. Prioritize butcher. There we go. There we go. Oh gosh, it takes so many. We're gonna have to put down all these. All but two. We have a male and a female. The rest of them need to die. Okay. I'll get us enough for one jacket. Or at least one parka. Not enough. Okay, now that we have this separate room, I'm going to put some... something I wanted to do a long time ago. We're going to put in a few hospital beds. Not facing that. Married zone. Cool. Ramos and David married. Make them a married spot. This may or may never actually work out. People got married in my last game too, but then they didn't really do it. But that means eventually they're going to want to sleep in the same room with a double bed, and we'll make that happen. Also means we need one less bedroom. Good. Let's here, third spot. There for them. David and Ramos, right? David. David and Ramos. Here, this one. First, I'll have them make a larger bed. Yeah, this is fine. And then make that larger bed for themselves, and then they can sleep in that room together. And we don't need this bed anymore. Cancel that last bed. Cancel these two as well. Move this bed in there. Once David or Cave make this bed, I'll have David prioritize it tomorrow. Can't because of blood. Gosh. Oh, I just wish I had people that would do grunt work. Yeah, Mila, I really need you to come. Okay. Make breakfast, but then I need you to come. After you're done eating breakfast. Okay, yeah, then I really need you to custom. That meal, make that meal, then I need you to make another tree. I need you to cut down another tree. Cut it down. Really need these trees cut. And that one too. We're good. Install that. Oh. We'll make it a hospital. And we'll remake that. I'll make that a medical bed. Now when people are sick and such like that, they'll go to this medical bed designated for that area. Stay out of their own bed. Doesn't mess up their room and all that with blood and whatnot. Keeps them happier. Contains disease and such to one area. Like that last one. Make that medical as well. We're good to go. Okay, spacecraft landed. Awesome. What do we got? Oh. It's a chunk of spacecraft, dummy. There it is. Okay, and this. I want that to be brought out a bit more so they can fit more stuff. Another hero self-tamed. Okay, cool. Do they have an extra bed for him? Here's the make that. What does he want to wear? I'm guessing they'll put on those parkas once it's cold enough. Right now they just refuse to wear it apparently. Huge deal. Won't do it. Soon they will, though, I'm pretty sure. Oh, crap. Fine. Raccoon. Should probably get everybody just in. Almost back. Okay. We good. Yeah. So now David is not going to go to his room to lay down. He's going to go to one of these medical beds. That's where we want him. That area is for. Mila and Ramos should take care of him after they eat themselves, of course. Ramos is going to go eventually do the thing that we brought her along for, which is to be a doctor. Alright, you going to do that? Please, Ramos? Ramos? Thank you. Oh, that's Mila. Mila does. Hang on a second. Ramos? Whatever. Mila can do it too. It's. Now he's gonna heal up just fine. He's all bandaged, not bleeding anymore. Fine. Or to make other clothing now. Like it is she'd make. Can't still. We have one, so we always have one on hand. You have crappy stuff from other people. They usually won't wear dead people's clothes. You want to make other stuff that they will wear. Want some hats? Got one. One extra. That way she makes enough for everybody and there's one extra for if we need one more. When somebody picks up that other one that's extra, she'll make another one. We're also going to have them make one. That way if people happen to want some clothing or need it. Oh. Ramos is gonna be busy with stuff besides researching. I also want her to. What kind of stone do we have? I'm making some blocks out of slate. Oh my gosh, we got. Okay, we're gonna make a buttload of slate. That's a lot. And we'll start, eventually once we start getting some slate stone rolling in, we're going to do it. We're going to make it so we put some slate flooring down in here. And it's not just such a glorious hovel. Orange Ninja, you did mention that you like Battlefront 2, man. That's awesome. I'm glad for you. Oh man, I stayed up way later than I meant to. Get to bed. One more day. They always say, right? Wait till David is back up on his... There. If we do that, I want to make sure to set... We're harvesting all the heal root and such that we can. It's going to soon be winter where stuff doesn't grow. We're going to need medicine and such over the winter. So let them out. They're getting as much as they can. How is it so hot at 8 AM? Right, Red? Oh, that's gonna be me come summer. Come the full swing of summer. Not gonna care for it. Promise it. Be looking at her. Eventually we want to get some end tables in here. They like to have these things in their room. Makes the bedroom nicer, as far as they're concerned. Any more than that. Hey there. I'm not gonna break it down, but we don't need that. Why? Oh, Ramos, why do you have this? Wait, what? Is it not married? Oh, what happened? Well, Ramos is gonna move in there eventually. Whatever, it'll be fine. We're also going to make some dressers. These are not a priority, but I do like them. Makes their bedrooms less like dreary hellholes. I do. David is in fact lovers with rum. Are they in the same? Supposed to be. David's fully healed. Good stuff, man. David. Alright. Watching. Work. Ask you to stop doing that. Get your cleaning on. Okay. Good. Get this haul on and such. That's fine. David's back to that. Means that there's less but here to pick up. Doing good. This means they probably didn't come. Yeah, they haven't come to harvest these, unfortunately. I'm going to do it. Hey, cool, David's throwing a party. Great. I need Mila to go. Actually, go pick some stuff up. Hey, Mila, I'm sorry, you don't have time. You gotta go harvest some. You gotta go get your harvest done. No, you gotta go do. I need you to cut this heal root. I really do. Also need some wood, so we're not building those things to get out of wood. Hey, cargo pods came down. Awesome. Food. All that steel slag. Stuff. Orange Ninja, Redtacular, Goose are on that quest. Good stuff. Thanks for being here so late with me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to be here quite late together if you guys so choose to be here. Over my birthday. Look, do a 24-hour stream yet again. Big baller. Lots of fun stuff should happen. Not going to say what just yet, but stuff, for sure. Pretty sure something that starts with D and rhymes with Dauntless is going to happen. Saying that. Among other things. That would be. For sure. After this quest, I'm going to have to force myself to call it. Oh snap. Y'all took out Rancho Tommy Chong the Calico Cage. Okay, good. I'm glad she's making that. Y'all took out Rancho Tommy Chong the Calico Cage Fighter, which means Fat Boy gets his last treat of the night. There it is, Fat Boy. Thank you guys so much for donating yet again to Fat Boy's Fat Boy Fat Belly Fund. Dedicated to keeping this guy's belly fat all year long. Oh my gosh. I'm starting to get really tired. Thanks for chilling with me so long for tonight. Let's do a last little sweep here. We got these crops to bring in tomorrow, so they already started on that a little bit because we got potatoes back here in storage. Hopefully we have enough storage to bring in all this wood that we have. We have so much steel slag. I hope to consolidate some of this rock tomorrow into... Or not tomorrow. We're planning I can play this tomorrow. Hope to consolidate some of that rock into stone blocks and then pouring out of it. I'm gonna have to have Ramos prioritize that soon. Sorry about that. Thank you. Anyways, as I was saying, starting to bring the harvest in. We're going to consolidate some of this rock to make room for all the wood we're going to bring in. We got to cut down some of these freaking trees. It's going to be winter soon, so we're going to need all that stuff. Also need all the heal root brought in that we can before then. We're gonna fight and get hurt and be sick and stuff over the winter. We're going to need more medicine than that. So I'll have to prioritize. But we're going to get there tomorrow. Before I do this, I need to find a drug. Smoke some weed. Other than that, don't touch it. I don't want people messing with this psych. Wait a minute. Okay, that's gonna be that. I will save. Go to the menu. I don't know what that saved as. Boulders Forest, permadeath. Cool. That's the one. So that's going to be that. Who is still here? Do we have enough people to go raid? We do. We got a bunch of people here to go raid. Awesome. That's good. Thank you guys all for being here. Appreciate you so much. If you are lurking and trying not to be called out, feel free to follow after the broadcast tonight. That way you can remain anonymous and all that. That's just fine. Thanks so much again, Big Joe Bear, for the sub tonight. Appreciate you. Thanks so much for all those raids tonight, everybody. Appreciate that as well. And thank you everybody that was here in any way, shape, or form. or just that give me some of your time. It's the most valuable resource that anybody has, and thanks for sharing some with me. I appreciate that. Remember, if I can do any of this that I did tonight, y'all can do anything. Get out there and get after it. Thank you guys for learning with me tonight. Thank you for being here tonight, and onward and upward. We're going to see you guys tomorrow when we do Dauntless with some community members. Usually it's Orange Ninja, Redtacular, and Braindead Kyle. But if one of them for some reason can't make it, I'm happy to play with pretty much anybody, honestly. So, that's going to be it. you were gonna let Culinarian tell me about the cam? That's okay. She's probably asleep right now. Might be up though. She doesn't have to work tomorrow anymore. Anyways, we are going to go see if we can raid somebody. What's that going to be? Let's go. Oh, hey, Corey's playing RimWorld. Let's go raid her. I'll be. Something else is going to be a surprise. Okay, I would love to see what that's going to be. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I don't know if it's a good thing or not. We're going to find out. We're heading over to raid Coruscating now, everybody. If you guys want to drop a beta raid into her channel when she gets there, I'm sure she's going to love to see everybody over there. All y'all smiling faces. If y'all want to say anything, that's just fine too. We'll see you guys next time, okay? Thank you very much. Again, back tomorrow with Dauntless. Hope to see you guys then. See you there. Peace out, everybody. Be good to each other. We'll see you next time.